This is Russell Brunson. I want to welcome you guys to today's training webinar. And we have got a lot of people on here. In fact, I am pretty sure that we are going to max out. We're going to max out the lines today, which is always a good thing. It means you guys are interested and you're excited. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to make sure you guys can see my screen here. So if you can see my screen, let me know over here in the chat box. All right, you guys can see it. Sweet. Okay, so we are going to have a lot of fun today, you guys. Now, for me to have a lot of fun, I need you guys to be participating with me. I thrive off of interaction. And so throughout this time, I'm asking you guys a lot of questions. And please come over to this discussion box and message me. And that way, we're going to be able to have a chance. We're going to have a chance to kind of talk to you guys, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So before we begin, let me know where you guys are all from. We've got like hundreds and hundreds of you guys on. So let me know where you're from. I want to see where in the world you guys are all at. All right, we've got Southampton, New York, Seattle, South Carolina, Ohio, Denver, Brooklyn, Norway, North Carolina, South Carolina, Omaha, Chicago, Israel, Australia, Montreal, St. Louis, Malaysia, Atlanta, Georgia, Seattle, Montreal. But you guys are from everywhere. This is exciting. Okay, are you guys excited for today? I want to make sure you guys are pumped up because I'm here and I'm pumped up. From Egypt, from Indiana. Okay, all right, you guys are fired up. This is gonna be cool. All right, can you guys all hear me? I got someone saying they can't hear me, but I obviously can because I'm communicating with everyone. So, all right, cool. Awesome, you guys. Well, I'm excited to have you guys here. I really appreciate you guys jumping on today. We've got a lot of people logging in, so I'm gonna talk for a little bit here and just kind of do some introductions. And then we're going to dive right in. And I've got a lot to cover. If any of you guys have ever been on my trainings before, you know I get excited and I talk kind of fast. And so make sure you're taking notes. Excuse me. I also recommend if you're on Facebook or Skype or texting people, like just turn that stuff off so you can focus here for probably about 90 minutes or so is what I would recommend blocking out. But I promise you, I'm going to give you guys an education that took me 12 years to learn and to earn. I'm going to give it to you guys for free here in about 90 minutes, and I promise I'll make it worth your time. It's not going to be slow or dull or boring. From the second we begin, we're going to be running fast and covering some really, really cool things. So that's kind of the game plan, you guys, and I'm excited. Very, very cool. All right. Bob said, Russell, if you're making this much money, why are you doing this webinar? You will find out soon enough, Bob. It's because I care about you guys and I want to do some awesome stuff. Okay. So to begin with, the title of this presentation is called Funnel Hacks. And I just want to, for those of you guys who come on here, we get also all sorts of people who come on these. Some people who have been advanced doing internet marketing for a long time. Some of you guys who are brand new. Some of you guys who have offline businesses. And so I want to really quickly ask you guys, do you guys know what a funnel is? First off, like what a sales funnel is? If you can, all right. We got some yeses and some nos. Good. Okay, so we got both. A lot more yeses than normal. So that's good. We're doing a good job helping you guys to understand the concept. So you will get to know a lot more about this as the presentation goes on. But kind of a real quick, just a brief overview what a funnel is. You know, when I got started doing this about 12 years ago now, back then internet marketing was really easy. Like I put up a crappy little website. I spent some money on ads and people would buy my product and I made money. It was easy. But what's happened is over the last 12 years of me doing this, competition's gotten harder. There's more people out there, and it's become harder and harder to make money with this simple website. And so what we've been testing things and trying things for over a decade, trying to figure out what works and how to make the most money. And what we started doing is creating, instead of having like a flat website like most people have, we started developing things that we call sales funnels, which is basically like a sales process. Okay, it's kind of like if you were to go to a store and you walk to the store and there's a whole bunch of stuff there and you're like, what do I buy? There's like let's say it's a grocery store, there's a million things there, like you don't really know what to buy. You're walking in there and that's kind of like what a website typically is, right? A whole bunch of stuff and it's like, here, come buy things. What a sales funnel is a process where you say, hey, I'm going to sell you this thing, or I'm going to give you this thing first off, and you get someone to come in and try that, right? And then after they try that, then you offer them something else and you upsell them and you kind of take someone through a process. And by doing these sales funnels, we've been able to change the way that we and other people make money online. And so the sales funnel is kind of the rebirth of the website. It's the next level. It's the evolution. And I'm going to show you guys a bunch of sales funnels during this presentation, so you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. You'll see that none of my websites are just a flat one-page website. They're multi-steps. There's a process I take people through, and so you're going to see a bunch of those kind of behind the scenes. And that's kind of one of the main things we're going to be covering. So for those of you guys who don't know about sales funnels, that's kind of what it is. It's a multi-step website. And by implementing these, we're able to make way more money with the same amount of traffic. And even in hyper-competitive markets, we're able to have a lot of success by building out these sales funnels. And so this presentation is called Funnel Hacks. I'm going to show you guys some really cool ways to shortcut your success so you're not spending years and years trying to figure out how to make this work. I want to give you guys the hacks or the shortcuts so you guys can be successful quick. And that's kind of the game plan. So, all right. Very, very cool. Someone said, what's the difference between ClickFunnels, which I got yesterday, and Funnel Hacks? It's so confusing. So ClickFunnels is software. I'm going to show you guys the software, how it works. Funnel Hacks is a concept. I'm going to show you guys how I funnel hack people to understand how to build funnels inside of ClickFunnels. So you'll see kind of how the two concepts work together. This will help you to really understand the strategy behind it all, and then the software helps you with the tactics. Okay, so I'm going to jump right into this, you guys. The title of my presentation today is called My Weird Niche Funnel that's currently making me $17,947 per day. And how many of you guys want to see that funnel? Who here wants to see behind the scenes what that funnel looks like? Cool. So I'm going to show you guys that. And that's pretty cool, right? But for you guys, who cares like how much money I'm making? Like, it doesn't really matter to you. What's more important is the second part of this presentation, because this is what has to do with you, and that's what's more important for me and obviously for you. Is I'm not just going to only just show you my funnel. I'm not showing this off to brag, but I'm going to show you guys after you understand that, then how can you ethically knock off this funnel, or any funnel for that matter, in less than 10 minutes. Okay. Now that's kind of the game plan, and it's going to give you guys the ability to look at my funnel or look at somebody else's funnel, and literally you can look at it and you can create a funnel that's very, very similar in a very short period of time, okay? And that's what we're talking about today. Now, because of that, after you guys go through this process, you're literally going to have so much power. You could go to any of my websites and you could clone me. You could knock me off almost instantly. And you can look at any of your competitors, any of your friends, anyone's site, you can go and you can clone it literally in about 10 minutes. And so because of that, as you see here, ethically is bolded and it's big there. Ethics is a very big thing for me. And what I'm going to show you guys, you could use this unethically. And I'm a big fan of doing things ethically. So before I move on, I need you guys to make me a promise. Can you promise me that after you learn this funnel hacking process, that you're not going to use these powers for evil? If you guys can promise me that, then we can go on. So come over here to the message box and let me know. All right. All right, you guys promise. No evil doing is happening here. All right, cool. So I can share this stuff with you guys then. All right, I'm in. I'll share it with you guys. Now, real quick, I want to give you guys an earnings disclaimer as well. This is my lawyer, and he does play one on TV as well. So by watching this webinar, you guys are not going to make $17,947 per day. I promise you that. That's not the game plan. That's not what I'm showing you this. When I got started online, my goal was not to be a millionaire or to make a bunch of money. My goal when I got started was I just wanted to cover some bills. And I'm sure that's the same for some of you guys. I had just gotten married. I was in college. We had a rent payment of $475 a month, and we had a car payment of like $300 a month. And I was like, if I could just make some money to cover my rent payment and my car payment, like I could basically live for free. That was my whole mindset. So I came online trying to figure out how to make $400 a month to cover my house payment and $300 a month for my car payment. And I went out there. I started trying some things, and I was learning this whole internet marketing thing, which was so exciting for me. I remember one day I was listening in on a teleseminar, and this is before webinars like we're on today. I was listening in on a teleseminar, and this guy was talking about how he was making millions of dollars on the internet. And I remember sitting there thinking after I hung up the phone, I said, wow, how cool is that? Like, I want to be a millionaire. And at first I got excited and all these dreams started coming up, and then reality set in and said, that's probably not realistic for me. I'm a college kid. I'm not that smart. My grades, I was barely above a 2.0. Average, which is what I needed to be able to wrestle. Like I was a wrestler, and I wasn't that smart. And I kind of broke my. First I was excited, and then I kind of lost that for a little bit. And I said, what? If I did want to make $1 million in a year, what would that look like? So I wrote down on a pad of paper $1 million, and then I divided that by 365. Do you guys know what that number is? This is like my favorite number. It's my magic number. Any of you guys know what that number is? All right. No one's guessing. All right. Well, this is the number you guys got to get seared in your mind. This is the most important number in all of the internet. So you take $1 million and divide it by 365. That means you have to make $2,739.73 a day. And if you do that for every day for a year, you make $1 million. And I saw that number. I was like, wow, that's a big number, but that's possible. That's doable. If I can create a website, and the time it was websites, if I can create a website that makes $20-$30 a month, and then I make another one that makes $20-$30 a month. Eventually, if I had 10 or 20 websites, I could eventually get to that number. Like that was my mindset. And so I started going out there and making these little websites. And at first I had some that they were complete flops. They made $0 a day. In fact, they lost money every single day. They were negative sites. And I had other ones that weren't huge home runs, but they worked. Like they would make, $15 a day or $20 a day, which is cool. And then sometimes I have ones that just every once in a while that was just like hitting a grand slam, kind of like the one I'm going to show you guys right now, that literally makes almost $18,000 a day consistently. And it's just cool. And so that's kind of the process I want to take you guys through, is understanding that like you don't have to hit a grand slam every single time, but if you hit a couple singles and doubles and you do this a couple times over, every once in a while you hit one out of the park, like the one I'm going to show you guys today. Now in our company right now, we currently have 27 different sales funnels, and each of these funnels are making anywhere from $20 a day up to the one I'm going to show you guys here in a minute that makes $17,947 per day. Okay, so that's kind of the game plan for what we're going to be covering. Now, my goal during this presentation is a couple things. First off, a lot of you guys who are on here already have a business. How many of you guys already have a business? Okay. All right, so if a lot of you guys already have a business, if you already have a business, I'm going to show you how to take this funnel hacking process to take your business and take you to the next level. So if you're at 5 figures a year and you want to get to 6, I'm going to show you that process. If you want to go 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, you can do that by following this funnel hacks process. Now, some of you guys don't have a business yet, right? If you don't have a business, that's fine, but I'm going to show you guys how to use this funnel hacks process to set up your business correct the first time. Okay, my goal is not for you guys to be successful 6 months from now or a year from now. My goal is for you to be successful now, and by following this process, you can literally get up and running, having business working very, very quickly. And if you guys stay till the end, I've got a really cool gift or bribe or whatever you want to call it for everyone who stays till the end. When this is over, I'll export out a GoToWebinar, everyone who stayed till the end, and I'm actually going to give you guys an entirely finished sales funnel. It's for a product we created called Funnelology, and in that funnel there is a $7 product, a $37 upsell, and a membership site. And I'm going to give you guys this whole thing for free. You'll click on a button, it'll add this whole thing to your ClickFunnels account. You can then go in and change out the order links and stuff, and boom, this funnel right here will become your funnel. And it's a gift we're giving you guys for being on the webinar. Now, I remember when I got started, somebody sold me a membership site that was pre-done, and it cost me $5,000. And it wasn't half of what you guys are getting for free here. So this is literally a $5,000 gift you guys get just for hanging out for 90 minutes. Is that more than worth it? Okay, I'm going to try to blow your guys' mind with the content, but I'm also going to blow your guys' mind with this gift, because I want you guys, if you stay till the end, you will understand things about how this process works. It'll change your business and change your life forever. And it means that much to me that I'm going to give you guys this as a gift. All right? Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know who I am, my name is Russell Brunson. I've been doing and teaching this internet marketing game or been in this game for about 12 years. Had a chance to teach and speak all around the world. In fact, this is a picture here of me speaking at Tony Robbins' Business Mastery event out in Fiji. And he had me speak at his event, teaching all his people about internet marketing. And then the day after that, it was kind of cool. He invited me over to his private home there on his resort, and he took me on a tour of his home. It was amazing. And then he took me out on the back porch, and on the back deck, he had an entire film crew there set up, and he interviewed me for an hour and a half on how we were making money online. It was like the coolest thing in the world. He made a whole product out of it, and he sold it, and it was awesome. And this picture here is my wife and my kids and I up on the roof of his home, overlooking the ocean. It was just one of the coolest experiences of my life. It was really neat. And this is a picture here of Sir Richard Branson. He's the owner of Virgin Airlines and Virgin Mobile and the whole Virgin dynasty, right? And Sir Richard Branson, this is a picture of him. He actually awarded our company a company airplane, which is kind of cool. He didn't give me the airplane, but he put our company's name on the side of the airplane because we helped raise a whole bunch of money for charity with him. And so if you guys ever fly Virgin Atlantic, on one of the planes on the side of it, it says .com Secrets Air. In fact, I did this webinar a couple months ago, and one of the people who were on it, the next day he was flying, and sure enough, he got on a plane, and it was .com Secrets Air. So he went out with the pilot and got a picture of him standing next to the plane and took a picture and sent it to me, which was super cool. So that's kind of cool. And this is one last picture, and then I'm going to move on to some really cool stuff. I was speaking at a Dan Kennedy event a couple of years ago. I was on stage for 6.5 hours. At the end, I was so tired, I sat down and I passed out here in the audience. And one of my smart aleck friends took a picture of this, made this little poster, posted it on Facebook, and it literally went viral overnight. So if you've ever seen this picture before, then yes, that's me. I'm the internet marketing guy who makes money while he sleeps. Okay. All right. So let's dive into this, you guys. I don't know about you, but I am excited. So this is a picture right here. This is one of my very first products I ever created. And I wrote here, it says my first funnel. And I put funnel in quotation marks because back then I didn't know what a funnel was. All I knew was about websites. So I created this website, and literally it was a sales page and an order form. That was it. So it wasn't really a funnel, but that was one of my very first products I put out there. And it's one of these ones that I was telling you about that was making me, $5, $10 a day, and it was just really, really cool. And then one day, and I had probably 4 or 5 little websites like this, right, all getting me towards my goal. And then one day, one of my friends called me up on the phone, and he told me, he said, "Hey, Russell," and he was doing the same thing I was doing. He said, "I figured out something really, really cool." He said, "I went back to all my products and I added these upsells," and he called them one-time offers, OTO. He said, "I added an OTO, a one-time offer, on the back of every one of these on my websites." And he said, "Russell, guess what? 20% of the people who buy my first product are buying this upsell." And I'm like, "Are you serious?" He said, "Yeah, my upsell is like 3 times as much money." He said, "It's doubled my business." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? You added one page to your website and it doubled how much money you're making." And I'm like, "I got to try this out." So I went back to my Potato Gun website and a couple of the other ones I had, and I added little upsells just like he told me to. I modeled it exactly. And I put those in there. And sure enough, just like he said, we had between 20 and 30% of the people who bought my first product started buying this upsell. It was like the coolest thing in the world. And for me, it literally doubled my business. And I was like, how crazy is that by adding one page to my website, I started making twice as much money? I'm like, what else can I do? Can I add another page? Like, I want to add more pages to this. And so we started testing all sorts of things. And this is where my business went from having websites to an actual funnel. Okay, funnel's got one product and then a second product. And eventually we had, more upsells, we had downsells, we had exit pops, we had order form bumps. We added a whole bunch of different things and started testing things. And over the last 10 years or so, this concept of funnels has become really evolved, and we've done a lot of things. In fact, about 5 years ago, after testing and trying a whole bunch of things, we stumbled upon a new type of funnel called a micro-continuity funnel. We invented it. And we put it out there and started making us so much money. And I started sharing it with a bunch of our students. I said, "Look, guys, I just invented this new kind of funnel. You guys should try one." And we had thousands of people who started setting up their own micro-continuity funnels. And sure enough, these guys started making tons of money with it as well. It was cool. It was just a new way to set up the structure of a sales funnel, and it just worked. And then one day, about 3 years ago, I got a call from one of my friends who also does a lot of this funnel stuff. He said, "Russell, I figured out the next funnel. I figured out the new thing." And I said, "What is it?" He said, "I call this an automated evergreen webinar." Okay. And now, obviously, today these are kind of famous. A lot of people do these. But at the time, I'd never heard of it. Nobody had ever done it. And he said, "This is what it looks like." And he showed me his funnel. He showed me all the pages in it. It said, "I've got a registration page right here, and then there's a confirmation page, and then here's the replay page, and these are the email sequences that go out after somebody registers." And he showed me this whole thing. And I remember looking at that thinking, wow, I never would have thought of that. In a million years, I never would have thought of that. And I said, "Do you mind?" I said, "I don't want to copy you, but do you mind if I model this? Like this model works really good. Can I make an automated webinar kind of like how you did?" He said, "Yeah, sure, definitely." So I went back and I didn't try to be creative. I just said, "He's got this model that works. I'm going to model it. I'm going to copy it." So I made it my version, and I had a registration page. But instead of obviously his webinar, I was selling my webinar. And I had a confirmation page, my webinar, and the sequences. And I modeled it as close as I could to his because I knew that his worked, right? I'm not that creative, and so I couldn't go and figure something out new. I said, "This is what works. I'm going to make something very similar," and I did. And we launched this. And within 90 days of launching my automated webinar funnel, my very first one, we did over $1 million in sales. Is that crazy? Now, I'm not telling you you're going to make $1 million. I don't want to put that thought in your mind. That's not what this is about. But I promise you that if I would have tried this the old traditional way, it would have taken me 6 months, 9 months, 2 or 3 years. Who knows how long to figure this out? But because I copied and modeled, I borrowed a proven model, I was able to have success in a very short, finite period of time. Okay, and that's kind of key here, you guys. Now, for me, after doing this stuff, I've become obsessed, as you can probably kind of tell. In fact, about 2 years ago, we wrote a book that basically took all the split tests from all of my different websites, all the things we had done, and we published a book called 108 Proven Split Test Winners. And this book is literally 144 pages that shows here's all the things we tested. This is what page converts the best. This is what sequence works the best. This is the kind of funnels. And we just mapped out the whole thing. And initially I was going to sell this book for $1,000. And then one day I had this idea, like, what if I just gave it away for free? Like, I would love for people to have this and just use it. And if they do, they're going to make a bunch more money. And so we started giving away for free, and we've given away over 10,000 copies of it. And it's helped people to dramatically shortcut their success in business, and it's awesome. And so if you want to copy this book, don't go here right now because I want you to focus here, but you can write this down. Write down .com Secrets Labs, DOTCOM Secrets, SECRETS Labs, LABS.com. So after the webinar, sometime go there, and I think it's he paid like $7 or $8 shipping and handling, and we'll mail you out a free copy of this book, and it's just really cool. But this book is all about about shortcuts, okay? And that's what Funnel Hacks is about, is I want to give you guys the shortcuts so that you can have success quickly with this. I don't want you guys, again, I said it earlier, but I don't want you to be successful in 6 months from now or a year from now. I want you to be successful today. And that's what this book was about. That's what this Funnel Hacks is about, is how can I shortcut your success story. And it's by hacking the process, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, over the last 10 years of doing this, you guys, I've done a lot of things right, but I've also done a lot of things wrong. And so my goal for you guys is for me to really show you like just the right things. So you can cut out all the wrong things and just focus on the right things. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys here. This is my sales funnel that I was talking about earlier. Can you guys all see this here? Let me know if you can see this on your page. Can you guys all see this? All right, cool. So this is a picture of the sales funnel we have right now that's doing almost $18,000 a day. And notice it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 pages. So these 8 pages right here, you guys, are making almost 20 grand a day for us. Or excuse me, almost 18 grand a day. Okay. Now I took pictures of these and blew them up and put them on our wall here because I was doing a demonstration to kind of show. But that's the funnel right there, you guys. Now I want to walk you through the way that we built this funnel, because I built this one the hard way. And don't get concerned, because I'm going to show you guys afterwards how we build them today, and it's a lot easier. So don't get overwhelmed. But I'm going to show you guys how we've been doing this for the last 10 years. Okay, and my guess is if you've struggled making money online to this point, it's because this process I'm about to show you is expensive, it's hard, and it's the reason why most people never have success. But on the next slide, I'm going to show you guys the easy way we do it today that makes this so that anyone can do it. Okay, so this is the hard way. The first thing I had to do when we created this funnel is I had to design the funnel. Like, what's it going to look like? What's the sales process? What's going to be the price points and all those kind of things? And for me, that's my favorite part. So I designed the sales funnel. That was step one. After we designed the sales funnel design, then I had to hire somebody to write the sales letters and the sales videos. Okay, we call that copy. And so I paid someone to write the copy. And for this one, I knew the project was going to do really well, so I paid a lot of money. I hired a top-level copywriter, and I paid him $20,000 to write all the sales letters for the sales funnel. Okay, so it was expensive. Then when he was done with the sales letters, he basically emailed me over a bunch of Microsoft Word documents and said, "Here's your sales letters." And I'm like, well, this isn't a website. Like, what do I do now? And so then I had to go and hire a website designer. Okay, and he took these sales letters and he designed them and made them look really cool, kind of like here you see in the picture. Okay, so he cost $3,000. He designed them. When he was done, he sent me over a bunch of image files, a bunch of Photoshop files. Said, "Here's your website." I'm like, well, that's still not a website. Like, it's not even online yet. So then I had to go hire a website designer to take those images, slice them up, and get them online. Now they became actual websites. It was so cool. They were online, and I could see the pages. But the problem is that you go to the pages, but nothing happened when you went there. Okay, so then I had to hire a programmer to set up the shopping carts and the autoresponders and the upsells and the downsells and everything, so now it would actually functionally work. So that was another $2,000 for a programmer. Then we hired an analytics person to set up split testing. So when all was said and done, for this funnel right here that you see, my upfront costs were about $29,000 to get this thing set up. $29,000, is that crazy, you guys? Like, that's the price of a brand new car, and that's what it cost me to get these 8 pages right here. Okay, but the worst thing for me was that we had already ordered this supplement. We had it sitting in the warehouse, literally like rotting in the warehouse. Like, not really, but it was sitting there for 2 months, because this funnel took us 2 months, 8 weeks for us to get this whole thing put together. Okay, so that was the worst thing for me, is that we had to wait so long, and supplements were sitting there in a storage warehouse, and I couldn't sell them until this thing was done for 2 full months. Okay, and so for you guys, just this is how everyone online has been building sales funnels for the last 10 years. And it's hard and it's frustrating, it's expensive, but that's what it took. Okay? Now the good news I have for you guys today is that no longer do we do it this way. There's an easier way. In fact, during this webinar, I'm actually going to build an entire sales funnel with you guys live in just about 10 minutes. Okay? So not 8 weeks, we're going to do it in about 10 minutes. You'll see that this process can and it is a lot easier now. Okay? So again, after doing this, you guys, for over 10 years, I've discovered the hard way. But today, you guys have a chance to cheat and just get the easy way. So let me ask you guys, how many of you want to have this done the easy way? If you want the easy way, let me know. All right, looks like you guys are in for the easy way. Cool, I'm the same way. I always like the easy way better. Okay, that's the game plan. So it's an easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. All right, guys, let's dive into this. So today during the presentation, I'm going to cover 3 secrets. If you got a pad of paper, now is the time to write these things down. Secret number 1. I'm going to show you guys how to ethically steal over $1 million worth of funnel hacks from your competitors for under $100. How many of you guys want to learn that secret right here? All right. Seems like you. All right, cool. We'll definitely talk about that then. Okay. So secret number 2, after you guys have learned all your competitors' funnel hacks, second thing I'm going to show you, secret number 2, I'm going to show you then how to go and clone their proven funnel in less than 10 minutes. Then after the funnel's done, the last secret here, people always say, Russell, I got a funnel now, but how do I get people to come to it? You know, the whole like, if you build it, they will come thing, right? How do I get people to actually show up? And so the third secret I'm going to show you guys is my process, and this is one of the coolest things in the world. I'm going to show you how to get the exact same customers who are currently going to your competitors' websites to start coming to your website instead. How many of you guys want to learn how to do that one? Yeah, that one's awesome. I promise you guys, when you hear this, you will have a big aha moment from that process. Okay, so let's dive right in. Secret number 1, how to ethically steal over $1 million worth of funnel hacks from your competitors for under $100. Okay, so the first thing you need to understand for this process to work, this is something I learned from Tony Robbins. He said, if you want to achieve success, all you need to do is find a way to model those who have already succeeded. Okay, makes sense, right? When I was growing up, I was a wrestler, and I wanted to become the best wrestler in the country. But I wasn't very good when I got started. And so the first thing I did is I went up there and I started finding people who were successful. I found other athletes and coaches, and I modeled what they were doing. And in a very short period of time, I went from being a bad wrestler to being a state champ, to being an All-American, to getting a college scholarship, not because I was a great athlete, but because I found those who were successful and I modeled them. Now, the same thing happened when I started my business, okay? I don't know about you, but when I got online, my goal was not to build a company or build a business. I just wanted to make some extra money. Like, that was it. So I got online, I started looking at what people were doing. And I found out, I saw people making a ton of money. I looked at it, I said, wow, these guys are so smart. I'm going to model what they were doing. And so I modeled what they were doing, and in a very short period of time, I was successful. Okay, now the exact same thing is true with the sales funnel. Okay, you don't want to go out there and try to just invent some strange sales funnel off the top of your head. You've got to go out there and find somebody who already has a successful sales funnel in the market that you're in or that you want to be in, and you've got to model it. Okay? Now it's funny, every time I do this presentation, someone always comes up to me after and says, Russell, I figured out a better way to do it. I have this new kind of funnel. No one's ever seen it before, but it's going to be way better. I want to show you how it works. And for those people, I always tell them the exact same thing. I say, look, you can always tell who the pioneers are because they have arrows in their back and they're laying face down in the dirt. Okay? Now, this is true. Like, you guys, as cool as it is to have the new original idea, you don't want to lead with that. Okay? You don't want to be a pioneer. Okay? Because like this thing says, pioneers have got the arrows in their back. Now, the first time I really understood this concept, I was at a Dan Kennedy seminar, and I'm listening, and this guy got on stage, and he works for a company called Agora Publishing. And some of you guys have probably heard of Agora. They publish financial newsletters, and they do almost $1 billion a year in info product sales. Is that crazy? And the guy who was speaking, his name is Porter Stansberry, and he runs the largest division of Agora called Stansberry Research. And he gets up there and he starts talking about their business, and he starts showing their sales funnels, and it was like the most fascinating thing for me. And I remember in the middle of his presentation, he kind of stopped and he said, you know what? He said, every year we get people who want to come and compete with us. He says, and it's funny because they come in and they try to undercut us on price, and then they try to increase their prices, and they try to do different upsells, and they try all sorts of things. He says, do you not realize that we're Agora Publishing? We make almost $1 billion a year selling our products. We spend hundreds of millions of dollars testing every price point, every upsell, every downsell. He said, we have millions of arrows in our backs. He said, if you want to be successful in the financial newsletter market, you don't be creative. He said, you have to copy what we're doing. And I remember sitting there and having that aha moment saying, wow, he's right. Like, why would I go and try to compete with a company that can spend $100 million a year testing stuff? Right? Why would I do that? I just got to go see what they're doing and then model it. Okay. And so that's kind of what we started doing. Now, and that's what this whole funnel hacks process is all about, is understanding what people are doing that are having success and then modeling them. Okay. Now to do this, you got to understand initially, there are two types of competitors for every business. Okay. They're your direct competitors. And those are people selling the exact same thing that you're selling. And then there's your indirect competitors. Okay, for example, with our supplement, we sell a nerve pain supplement. So anybody else who's selling a nerve pain supplement is my direct competitor. And I need to know exactly what they're doing. Okay, but I also need to know what my indirect competitors are. Okay, so my indirect competitors are anybody else who's selling different products but to my same target market. So for us, with our nerve pain supplement, we found out that like 80% of our customers who buy our product have some sort of diabetes. And so anyone else who's selling products to diabetics are my indirect competitors. Okay, so diabetic testing strips or diabetic cookbooks, those are my indirect competitors. Okay, so for me, I need to know who are my direct and who are my indirect competitors. Okay, so I'm asking you guys, for your business, do you know who your direct competitors or your indirect competitors are for your existing business or for the business that you want to be in? Okay, if not, that's the first step here, guys. You got to know who they are. Okay, now after you know who they are, then the first step here is you got to model your competitors' layout. Okay, so when we went into the nerve pain market, I didn't know anything about that market. I didn't have an email list. I didn't know anyone in there. So I went there, I started searching to find out who had something similar, and we found these guys right here. Okay, I went to their website, and I did some research, and I'm going to show you guys here in a minute how we do this. But I found out that they're making anywhere between, they were making about $100,000 to $150,000 a month with this website. I thought, wow, these guys are pioneers. They went out there. They got a bunch of arrows in their back. They probably tested a ton of things. I can go and just try to copy them. Or excuse me, I can go and try to be creative and try to invent my own thing. Or I can say, look, here's the pioneer. They've done the hard work for me. I should just model what they're doing. So that's what we did. We launched the very first version of our page. We modeled what they did. Okay. Now notice I said the word modeled and not copied. Okay. I have huge issues with people who just copy people. I model them. So they, for example, look, these are the two pages. Okay. They had a logo in the top left-hand corner, so I had my logo. They had a phone number in the right-hand corner. I had a phone number. They had a long-form sales letter. I had a long-form sales letter. They had a picture of their supplement. I had a picture of my supplement. Okay. So I modeled my competitors' layout. Okay. I still use my own sales letter and my things like that, but I copied the look and the feel and the price points as close as I could because they had already proven that this market responds to this type of a page. Okay. And so for me, that's key. I don't want to be creative. I want to just model what works. So I modeled this, we launched it, and within a very short period of time, we went from making no money with the supplement to making about $20,000 a month. I thought, wow, this is really exciting. Like like out of thin air, we created this thing, and because we modeled someone, it became successful almost overnight. But then I wanted more. I thought, what else are these guys doing? How can I grow this? And so we started trying some things, and eventually I said, you know what? If I want to know what these guys are doing, I need to do what all good entrepreneurs have to become good at doing. I've got to be willing to pull my credit card out of my wallet and buy their product and see what's happening after behind the scenes, right? So I went to their website, pulled my credit card out of my wallet, I typed in my digits, and I bought their product. Now, unfortunately for me and for them, these guys aren't very sophisticated marketers, and they didn't really have any upsells or downsells. It kind of was the bottle, and that was it. So I was kind of stuck. I didn't really get too much information from them. So I started looking out there again. I started looking at some of my indirect competitors. And eventually I found into a website from some guys. I did some research. I called them up, and I found out that they were making about $3 million a month. A month. Is that crazy? $3 million a month selling a supplement, and it was a different supplement than mine, but it was selling to the same target market. And so I went through, I wanted to see what their sales funnel looked like. So I went to their website, and this is what their page looked like. It was very basic, had a video, there's add to cart button. When I clicked on that, it took me to an order form where it sold 1, 3, and 4 bottles. I looked at their price points. I kind of figured out exactly what they were doing to be successful. And then, again, I did what every good entrepreneur has to become good at doing. I pulled my wallet out of my pocket, pulled the credit card out, and I bought this product. Now, what happened next really was amazing to me. The first upsell, after I bought 4 bottles of their product, the first upsell was 6 more bottles of the exact same thing I just purchased. Is that crazy? I remember looking at it thinking, these guys are morons. Like, do you not realize I just bought 4 bottles of your supplement? There's no way on earth I'm going to buy 6 more bottles. You guys are crazy. And for a minute, I had this thought like, I'm not even going to look at these guys' funnel anymore. They have no idea what they're doing. But then I stepped back and said, you know what? We know something. We know that they're making $3 million a month, a lot more than me. They've probably tested some stuff. They probably have some arrows in their back, right? What if I just trust them and just say, look, they probably know what they're doing, so I'm just gonna trust them. So we just trusted them, and I looked at and saw the rest of their upsell and their downsell. And this right here, you guys, is their sales funnel. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. These 5 pages, you guys, making them $3 million a month. Okay, so I looked at that and I said, this is the funnel we're going to model. And I went back to the drawing board on mine and we started modeling it. Okay, so I saw they had a video sales there, so I made a video sales there. Clicked on my add to cart button, boom, we had the same thing, same price same 1, 3, and 4 bottles, same price point, same everything. Then my upsell, I had the same thing they did, 6 more bottles of my product. Then we had our other upsells, and I modeled their funnel. I modeled the look and the feel and the price points. Okay, now I didn't copy anything. I had my videos, my headlines, and my product, but I modeled the look and the feel and the layout and the price points because they had proven that this market responds to this type of a layout. So we modeled it, we launched it, and you guys, we went from making $20,000 a month to almost $20,000 a day. Is that crazy? And the coolest thing for me, you guys, is that my total investment to learn all of that, to learn all of their funnel hacks, was only about $100. All I had to do was be willing to buy their products, to see behind the scenes what they were doing and how they were doing it, and get a good idea, and then we modeled it. Okay. Now, the third step in this process, this is where you have a chance to be creative. Okay. All of us entrepreneurs, we love being creative, but I don't like being creative until I'm making money. Okay, I don't want to be a starving artist. I want to be a rich artist who then has a chance to try to be creative. So after I have this page and after it's making me a bunch of money, then I try to be creative and figure out how can I beat this? How can I make it better? How can I beat the control? And so for us, the next 6 months, we tried to beat this page. And eventually, after about 6 months, we found this version of the page that's now our current control. And this is the one that's winning today. Okay, but notice I didn't start trying to be creative and trying to figure out new ways to do things until I already had, until we'd already proven that it was going to work. Okay. And so that's kind of step number 3 in the process. All right, so I want to show you guys a really quick video. This is from one of my friends. His name is Jamel, and he works at a company called FitLife TV, and they're about to launch a new supplement. And he called me up and said, hey, we'd love for you to come out and kind of just help us with this process. And so I want to share with you a really quick video. It's about a minute long of him sharing his experience because they went through the same thing. I showed them this stuff, they did, and I had them model it for their supplement. I want you to hear their results because it was amazing, and they did that because they modeled a proven funnel. So let me show you guys really quick this video. And I know that we're streaming this through GoToWebinar, so it might be a little bit choppy, but just ignore that and focus on the words because that's the key. So really quick backstory. I had a chance to go out and spend a little while with these guys in their company, and they were about to launch a new supplement. And they're like, hey, look at our funnel. What should we do? And I was like, just copy mine. It works really, really good. So I'd love for you to kind of talk about what happened when you guys did your funnel and then some of the results that have happened since then.
Yeah, I'd like to re-emphasize his point about just cloning and copying and modeling what works. So we are a digital product company. We have information products, coaching products, and we were doing about $1 million a year. And I manage all the sales funnels and sales optimization. And we were going to come out with a physical product line. And we were like, who's done this before? Who's been really successful? We reached out to Russell. He helped us model exactly NerdSell. Actually, it's funny because I'm looking at what you modeled, and I had the exact same reaction. The first upsell that we have in place is more of the same thing that they just bought. And we were like, well, that doesn't make any sense. So we sold them a bottle of our new product called Organifi. Our first one-time offer was 3 more bottles after they already bought that. And the take rate was like 20 or 30%. Then we thought, Russell actually mentioned, we should implement subscription on everything. So we had 3 options. We modeled exactly Russell's first sales page. 1 bottle, 3 bottles, 4 bottles, modeled his pricing, $47, $129, $149, exactly the same. Sorry for stealing everything, but it works.
I love it. It's still away.
Yeah. And then once we implemented all the pieces, in actually like a week, which is crazy, we matched his results. We're doing, am I allowed to say the numbers or? Yeah.
I hope so. I want to hear them.
Yeah.
Who wants to hear his numbers?
Yeah.
I want to hear his numbers. Let's hear them.
So the first day that we opened up the gates, we did 12,000 in sales. The second day we did 34,000. The third day we did 36,000. And that was just opening the gates. And every single day after that, we've done around 15 to 20,000 because of the way that the funnels are structured. So it's really exciting. And we owe a lot to Russell. I mean, he came out, he helped us with our funnels. He broke down everything we were doing wrong, everything we were doing right, and showed us exactly what they did. And we just copied it, and it works. So
that's awesome. Give him a round of applause.
So thank you, Russell. Yeah.
All right, so you guys getting this? Do you see how this process works? Now, I already see some people saying this in the question box, saying, this is cool, Russell, but I don't have a supplement. Now, the cool thing about this, guys, is that this does work for supplement funnels, as you have just seen, but it also works for coaching funnels. It works for info product funnels. It works for e-commerce funnels. It works for real businesses. I have friends all the time who tease me and say, well, Russell, I've got a real business. How does this work for me? Okay, it works for real offline businesses as well. You guys, it works for all types of businesses. For example, how many of you guys who are listening right now, how many of you guys are either a coach or a consultant or you would like to be one of those? If so, let me know over here in the discussion box. I want to know. All right, we got some coaches. Tom's a coach, Tamara's a coach, Mitch, Eric, Phil. Okay, we got a lot of coaches on here. Awesome. So if you're a coach or a life coach or a business coach or a dating coach or whatever it is, or you want to be, or you're a consultant, you might want to take a look at my coaching funnel. This coaching funnel right here, I spent 18 months building it, testing it, tweaking it 1,000,000 times over. And right now, this coaching funnel averages us on the low end about $70,000 per week. Okay, per week, you guys. If you do that times 4, it's $280,000 a month, consistently like clockwork. So if you're a coach or a consultant or you want to be, you might want to model this funnel. Okay, and we've got tons of our Funnel Hacker members who are now selling coaching consulting. They modeled this funnel and they're killing it. In fact, we had one guy last week who launched one of these and he got 3 people to sign up for his $15,000 coaching program almost instantly, and he just funnel hacked my funnel. Like, it's really pretty cool. Okay, how many of you guys who are on here right now either sell an info product or you want to sell an info product? I'm curious how many info product people we got. All right, we got a lot of info product people. Very cool. So this is one of the funnels for my info products. Now this info product funnel makes us on average between $3,000 and $4,000 per day in and day out like clockwork. So if you're selling an info product, you might want to model this sales funnel. Okay. All right. How about e-commerce? How many of you guys are selling e-commerce stuff? All right. I had somebody tell me today, like, Russell, this is cool for info products and coaching and supplements, but not for e-commerce. I said, you know what? This drives me crazy. So I found a really cool e-commerce physical product I liked. I bought the company, we set up a sales funnel, launched it, and became an overnight success by making an e-commerce funnel. If you're selling e-commerce products, you might want to model this funnel. Okay, this is one of my friends who's a chiropractor. He's got a real business. He always says, Russell, I've got a real business. How would this work for me? So I said, well, how are you generating leads right now? And he showed me his process offline. And so we built out a sales funnel online to kind of model his process that was already proven to work. We then went to Facebook, started buying ads. And this little sales funnel he built gets him about 10 new clients a week. Just from this little online sales funnel he built. Okay, so if you got a real business and you want clients, people coming in your door, you might want to model this sales funnel. Okay, you guys, this works for all types of funnels. Someone asked if it works for network marketing. Yes. Okay, I'm number one in multiple network marketing companies. People don't even know I'm involved with them because we built out sales funnels that work. Okay, you guys, it literally works for any type of business. So the next question is, Russell, that's cool, but where do I find a good funnel to funnel hack? And then after I find one, how do I know how much money that they're actually making? Okay, good questions, right? Right? So there's a lot of ways. First off is if you're in a market, you should be subscribed to everyone's email list and Facebook groups and everything to find out like what people are selling, and you should go and look for people's funnels that way. That's the number one way. The second way though, I use a website called clickbank.com. How many of you guys have heard of ClickBank before? All right, we got a lot of, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of that. So ClickBank is huge, right? And the coolest thing about ClickBank is they have over 100,000 successful sales funnels in their marketplace. Okay, and they have sales funnels in pretty much any niche you can dream of. For example, one of my friends, he sells a product in the chicken coop niche. He teaches people how to build custom chicken coops in a weekend. And I literally thought this was a joke when he told me about it. He showed me the website. I'm like, so this is like a joke? He said, no, this is a real thing. And he showed it to me. And this sales funnel right here makes him about $15,000 a month. Okay, so even if you're selling something weird like chicken coops, you'll probably find a successful sales funnel you can model on ClickBank. So I go to clickbank.com, and the little top, there's a button that says Marketplace. You click on that, and then it takes you over to their Marketplace. And their Marketplace is cool because it has different categories. So like, for example, this here, I clicked on health and fitness, and then it ranks all of the products in their Marketplace based on which one's selling the most right now. So the number one offer right now in health and fitness is this website called the Venus Factor. Okay, now so that's why I know which funnels are hot, which ones are working. Okay, you go to ClickBank, find your category, and see what's in there, see what's selling, and that's how you'll find one that you know is working really well. Second question is, how do you know how much money these people are making? Now, the real answer is I don't know 100%, okay? Unless I was to go and get their tax returns, I wouldn't know how much they're actually making. But I kind of can guess, okay? I had a friend last year who he had the number one product in the health and fitness category in ClickBank, and when he was in the number one spot, he was making between $40,000 and $50,000 per day. Okay, is that crazy? That makes my little sales funnel seem like I got training wheels on, right? So 40, 50 grand a day. I actually went to lunch last week with the CEO of ClickBank, and I asked him, I said, how much money are Venus Factor making? I said, my guess is like 40 to 50 grand a day. And all he said is that a lot more than that. Okay, so I don't know what these guys are making, but at least 40 to 50 grand a day and probably a lot more than that. Okay, and so that's why I know how much money they're making, is I kind of just guesstimate based on it. They're the top, they're making a lot, and as you go down the list, obviously it's less each time. Okay, so the first step is I got to find a funnel I'm going to funnel hack. So for this example, I'm going to take Venus Factor and I'm going to funnel hack them. So step one, I find the funnel. Step two now is I got to do what every good entrepreneur has to become good at doing: opening up your wallet and pulling your credit card out. So I pull out my credit card and I bought their product. I found out the front end product was $47. Then they had an upsell for $37, second upsell for $79, and third upsell for $19.95. Okay, those 4 pages, you guys, are making these guys about 50 grand a day. Okay, was that worth my $47 to buy their product to see this? I can find out everything. I can find out what their offer is, what the front end product is, what it looks like, what are they giving people for the $37 or the $79. I can see exactly how they structure things. I literally get $1 million worth of funnel hacks, you guys, by investing in someone's product. Okay? I see the copy, I see the structure, the layout, the price points, like everything. And as soon as I buy their product and I have that, then what I do is I go to my whiteboard and I sketch out what their funnel looks like. Okay, I said their very first product's a $47 product, boom. And then I said their upsell's $37, the next upsell's $79, $19.95. And after I sketch that out, boom, you guys, this is my blueprint. This is the blueprint I have now to go and launch my new company. Does that make sense so far? Because that's secret number one, you guys. Now we just stole over $1 million worth of funnel hacks from our competitors for under $100. Okay, now let's transition to secret number two. Okay, so now that I know, I've got this blueprint, I know exactly what I need to create. The next question is, well, how do you clone their proven funnel, Russell? How do you get this funnel created? Okay, now for me, it used to be really hard. What we used to do is I take this sketch I just created, say, here's my funnel, this is what I need to create. Then I would go and I would call a meeting with my designers, my webmasters, my programmers, my analytics people. I'd show them the whole thing. Then they go to work. My designers would design stuff, and my webmasters would go do things, and they'd all go and do their stuff. And it would take 6 to 8 weeks for us to create that sales funnel, to model it. Okay, but that's what we would do because that's the only way you could do it. Okay, and again, that was the hard way, you guys. But what we can do today is amazingly better. It's the new way, it's the better way, it's the faster way, and we do it by using a tool that we call ClickFunnels. Now, how many of you guys who are on this call have used ClickFunnels before or are familiar with what ClickFunnels is? Let me know either yes or no. Either way is cool. All right, we got some yeses, we got some nos. Cool. All right, some of you guys are on the free trial. Awesome. So ClickFunnels, this is something that about 18 months ago, we have a meeting with all the my partners in my company, and we're sitting down and we're saying, look, every time you build a sales funnel, it takes 2 months. Okay, how do we make this faster? And then we say, to build a sales funnel, you got to glue together like 20 different products just to make one sales funnel work. And it drove us crazy. And 18 months ago, we had an idea. We said, what if we were to build a platform that allow you to build everything in your entire sales funnel in one spot? We didn't have to have 10 or 20 or 30 different tools all glued together. You could do it in one spot. And what if we made it in a way that was simple and easy? And that's what ClickFunnels is. Okay, and so I'm going to show you guys, I'm actually going to build this funnel with you guys live here inside of ClickFunnels. You'll see how easy it is. Where someone like me who's got no technical abilities whatsoever can build an entire funnel that used to take us 6 to 8 weeks, I can do the whole thing now in about an hour. Okay, but I'm gonna do it in about 10 minutes for you guys today. So first step is I gotta whiteboard out what my funnel is gonna look like. Okay, now I told you guys earlier that at the end of this webinar, for those of you guys who stay till the end, I'm gonna give you guys a pre-done webinar or sales funnel, right? So I created a product called Funnelology. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, at the end of the webinar, I'm going to send you guys a link where you can take this Funnelology product and this sales funnel will become yours. But when I created it initially, I had to go and follow the same process. I didn't know what a funnel should look like. So when I found somebody else who was successful selling with a sales funnel, I looked at what their process looked like, and it looked like this. They had a landing page right here, and it had like this case study box right here. And then there was a download button right here, and then there was kind of some copy over here. And you click on the download button, a pop-up would come up here. Ask the name and the email address. After that, then it would take you over to a long form sales letter where it sold a $7 product. And then from there, there was an upsell for 37 bucks. You guys guess how I knew there was a $37 upsell? Yes, I invested a whopping $7 to learn this. And after that, then it took me to a members area that had all of the content. Okay, so that was the funnel I found that was one of my friends had that was making a lot of money. So I said, look, when I build my Funnelology product, I'm going to model this. So I did. So what I'm going to do right now inside of ClickFunnels, I'm going to work through with these guys, and we're going to build out this page, and then this page, and this page, and we're just going to, in the members area, we're going to build the whole thing out. And I'm going to do this, like I said, in about 10 minutes. How many of you guys want to see that? Okay, it's super fun. You are going to love it. Okay, now when I show this, because again we're streaming through GoToWebinar, sometimes it's a little choppy. So I apologize for that, but just try to watch as close as you can and listen and pay attention to what we're talking about, how it works, and you're going to see exactly how we build an entire sales funnel in less than 10 minutes. Okay, so here I am inside of ClickFunnels, and as you can tell, I am so excited to show this to you guys. So the coolest thing about ClickFunnels is that you're not limited by just a certain template or a page, but literally you can do just about anything. So when you first log in, you'll notice that there's different types of funnels we've kind of pre-created for you. The first are opt-in funnels you can use to build a huge email list and generate leads for whatever business you're in. Second are sales funnels where you can sell your products. You can have one-click upsells and downsells and more. Next are our webinar funnels. So if you want to do a webinar funnel kind of like the one you're on right now, we also have our automated webinar funnels. You can create full-blown membership sites, as I'll show you here in a minute. You can create product launch funnels. So if you've got a new product you want to launch, you can use one of these. Or if you have an idea for a funnel or you saw somebody else that has one and you want to create something from scratch and build out any kind of crazy funnel you can dream of, you can do that right here inside of custom funnels. Now, for this demo, I'm going to show you guys how to create an actual sales funnel. So we're going to build out the funnelology funnel right now. So the first step I'm going to do is click on Create Funnel. And I can name the funnel, so I'll call it Funnelology Demo. Now after I click the Create Funnel button, in the background it's going to go and create all the pages that we have inside of a sales funnel. Okay, so you notice here we've got our squeeze page, our sales page, our order forms, order confirmation page, and our thank you page. Now the funnel we kind of mapped out earlier had a couple different pages that aren't in here yet, and there was no order confirmation page. So I'm actually going to go right here and I click on this X, and that'll kill the order confirmation page. And here we kind of get to design the funnel and add the different pieces that we know we need. The other thing I know we need is we need an upsell page. Okay, and there's not an upsell page right now, so all I do is I click on this and I create upsell page, type that, and that'll go and create my upsell page. And the other thing that we needed from the diagram is we needed a membership site. So I'm going to click on Add New Page and write Membership Site. Click on that. Now we got our membership site as well. Okay, now after you've created all the steps, so we've got our squeeze page, sales page, order form, thank you page, upsell pages. The next step is I need to go and choose what I want my squeeze page to look like. Okay, so I clicked right here, and as I scroll through here, you'll see a whole bunch of different templates, and there's tons of different templates you can pick from. So here's a bunch from here. We're always adding new ones all the time. So there's some of the templates. You can click and see a two-step template or a video opt-in template. So you kind of go through it and see which one you like. Okay. Now for this example, I'm gonna come back here to opt-in templates, and I'm probably gonna pick. Let's see. I will pick. There's so many cool ones. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this one right here. So I'm gonna click on that as our template, and it'll go through and it'll add that page template here for my squeeze page. All right, so now the squeeze page is done. You kind of see a thumbnail of what it's going to look like right here. And what's cool is this dashboard is going to show you how many visitors you get, what your conversion rate, how many leads you've generated. You'll be able to see traffic stats here coming in as we start driving traffic. You can set up split tests on any page you want. You can set up email marketing, have different emails go out after somebody subscribes to your squeeze page. So a lot of cool things we don't have time to share with you right now. But what I want to do now is I want to show you how we edit a page. So you click on Open in the Editor, and it's going to log you now into the ClickFunnels editor. Now, I'm sure in the past you've probably had a chance to edit pages in different website editors online, but I want to show you that ClickFunnels is different than any other website editor out there. Okay. Now it starts really similar. I come right here and I can change my headline. Okay, I can go to my subheadlines. I can bold things. I can go and I can make them bigger if I want. So you can do a lot of things that a lot of other website editors can do. But now I want to show you what other website editors can't do that's only available inside of ClickFunnels. Okay, so let's say, for example, I like this page right here, but I want to add something underneath here. I want to add a countdown clock. All I do is I go right here and add a block. And I click right here and have a whole bunch of elements I can add. I can add a headline. I can add an image. I can do text blocks. I can do buttons. I can do videos. I can do all sorts of stuff. Okay, so for this example, I'm going to make a countdown clock. So I'll add this little countdown clock here. And I click right here and I can edit it. So I'm going to make it a little bit, I'm going to put circles. I'm going to make it white so we can see it a little bit better. And I'll make the sub a little bit white. And I'm going to make it a little bigger because I like these countdown clocks big. And boom, that fast, I just added a countdown clock. Now, the other cool thing is, let's say I made the countdown clock and I'm like, it's cool, but I don't like it right here. I want to move it. Instead of having to go hire a website designer to move it, I can just click on it. I can drag and drop it anywhere I want. Now the countdown clock's on top. Let's say I want underneath. I just grab and drag, and boom, now the countdown clock is underneath that. Is that awesome, you guys? Now I can do anything that I want like that. There's so many elements. Let's say I want a button here. I can click on the little plus button, go through all the different elements and look for things. I have pricing tables, FAQ blocks, Facebook comments, custom HTML, anything I want. So for here, I'm going to add a button, and boom, that fast, I have a button pop up in there. I can click on this. I can add the text to say, join my list now. If I want, I can add little icons here. So I click on the little icon here. Let's say I want an arrow. Let's say I want a plus. And that fast I can make this look just awesome. So I'm going to have that right here. And now I've got a button there. And if I want, I can make it even bigger. I got a large button there. Okay. And that quick and that easy, guys, you can edit your page. You can add in anything you want. And again, let's say you don't like something, you can just drag and drop, move things around. Let's say you want the countdown clock on this side now. And literally, you guys can customize this page to your heart content and make it do and look any way you want, which is exciting. Okay. So there it is. I just created the squeeze page. So page number 1 is done. Now, obviously, for the funnel, the funnelology funnel, I'm going to kind of go back afterwards and kind of add in the headlines and make it perfect for you. But I want to show you just how easy that was. Isn't that cool, you guys? How easy was that for me to go and edit that page? Okay, I didn't have to have a tech person or anything. I myself, Russell, who's got no tech skills whatsoever, was able to go and edit that page and make it look awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go to the sales page. And same thing, I come through here and I can pick which template I like. And again, there's tons of video sales letter templates. There's sales letter templates. You just pick which one you like. So I'm going to pick this one for this example. I let it go and actually create that page and I'll add it to my funnel. All right, so now you can see kind of a preview of that page again. And again, I can set split tests. I can watch my conversion rate, see my traffic stats. But right now, I'm going to come here and edit it. And this is the same way that I would edit the squeeze page, but this time, obviously, it's my sales letter. Okay, and so I come back through and I can look at everything. If I want, I can add a video. Let's say I want to add a video in right here. Boom, there's a video now that I can sell the product. And I can make it big or I can make it smaller. Now I've got a video. And let's say, again, I've got a long form sales letter here. I can keep adding more sections and more blocks if I want. I can turn this into an order button. So I can change the add to cart. I can make it larger if I want. I can come down here to icons and I can go and add in a little shopping cart. And I've got a cool add to cart button. If I want to change the color, I can just click on the color right here. Let's say I want it more like an orange color. I can do that. And now, boom, I've got an orange add to cart button. And that quick, I can go and change that. I would now connect that to my order form, and boom, my entire sales letter is now finished. Again, if I had a video, I'd plug the video right here. I can use YouTube, Vimeo, any of the popular video services, plug in the link, and boom, that fast, my sales video is done. Is that cool? All right, so you see me build a squeeze page and sales page out that fast. Now I'm going to show you guys a couple other cool things that I think are important for you guys as well. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but I want you to understand because this is how the process works, right? Squeeze page is done, sales page is done. Now I come in here and do the order form. Now the order form typically is really hard to do in any other service. And so, for example, let's say you're using Infusionsoft or Entreport or some third-party shopping cart. Have you ever noticed that their order forms are super ugly? You can't edit them. You can't do anything with them. You're kind of stuck with the order form that they give you. And we didn't like that. And so if you're using Infusionsoft or you're using Entreport or using any of those third-party services, we already integrate with them. You just add your API information, which is super easy to do. And after you've done that, instantly we pull in all your information and you can use ClickFunnels to design amazing looking order forms. Is that awesome? Okay. Now, again, this is what the order form kind of looks like at a default. But really quickly, I can add anything I want here, okay? So let's say I want a video to go and kind of explain my product a little more. I can make my little video block right here. And boom, there's the video on my order form. Or let's say I can just drag and drop that and move it down here if I want. And there, that fast, now my video is right here. Okay, I can change the headline. I can add my logo in here. I can move things around. Let's say I want the credit card block on top. I can just drag and drop it. And oops, I dragged the video accidentally. Let me move that back. So I move the video there. I can move the credit card block around if I want. And that fast, I can make my order pages look exactly how I want. Now, I don't know about you, but if you've ever tried to do this manually on your own, typically when you try to move things around on an order form, it usually breaks everything. Okay, I used to have tech guys, and I'd ask them to update my order form and move things, and they would do that, and literally by going through that process, they half the time was break the order form, and nobody could buy. Where now ClickFunnels makes it so they can't screw it up, they can't break it, and really quick, in just a few clicks of a mouse, I've got an amazing order form that's ready to take orders. Now, if you're not using Infusionsoft or Entreport or some third-party shopping cart, that's okay, because ClickFunnels also has a shopping cart built into it, and you can literally, within a click of a button, have a shopping cart up and running all the way inside of ClickFunnels. Okay, so there's my order form. It's now finished. Now, so far, you guys, I got my squeeze page, my sales letter, my order form done. Most people, that would take them a week or more to get done with a traditional designer and programmer. We did it in, what, 5 minutes so far? Okay, now I'm going to do the upsell page. So I'm going to make my upsell page, and I will now be able to choose my template. So this is one I really like, so I will click on that. Okay, so now you see the upsell page has been added here. I can go and edit it. But one thing you notice is it's kind of out of order, right? Squeeze page, sales page, order form, thank you page, and upsell page. I need the upsell page to happen after the order form, after they buy, right? So I can come right here, I can grab this, I can drag and drop it, and boom, that fast now, it's in the correct order. And automatically updated all the internal linking, all the stuff that tech guys and programmers always screw up. ClickFunnels does it right every single time. You just drag and drop and boom, it works. And now here's my sales funnel. I can come in here, same thing I showed you, I can edit my my upsell page. I'm not gonna do that right now because you've seen me edit some pages, but the cool thing about this is typically in the past, if you wanted to have a one-click upsell or one-click downsell, I remember I was using Infusionsoft before and I wanted to set up a one-click upsell. It cost me $2,500 to get a one-click upsell to work. Inside ClickFunnels, I click one button and it magically works. Okay, so it's really easy. I can create my thank you page and everything's kind of done, right? The last thing I want to show you is inside of the members area, or excuse me, inside the funnel we designed earlier, we had a membership site, right? And so I want to show you guys how cool and how easy it is to do a membership site here inside of ClickFunnels. So I choose membership area. We've got a bunch of templates in here again, so I'm going to pick this one right here. Now, when I'm creating a membership area, and this is true if it's just a download members area for someone that bought my product or if it's a monthly membership site, it's important to understand how to do it. And it's really, really easy to do here inside of ClickFunnels, okay? Now, the first thing I do whenever I create any kind of product is usually there's sections, right, inside your product or modules. And so the first thing I do is I'm going to set up each of my lesson sections, okay? So for this product that I'm giving to you guys, the first module is called Funnelology 101. I create that lesson. And then the second lesson will be called Funnelology 102. Okay, and so what happens if they buy the product, they'll get access to the first lesson. If they buy the upsell, it'll unlock both sections there for them. Okay, so if you're creating a product, let's say it's a weight loss product, you might have section number 1 is how to eat right, and section number 2 might be exercises, number 3 might be something else. And so first thing when I create any product, I'm creating my lesson sections, right? After the sections are done, then I come back here and actually add all of the lessons. Okay, so lesson number 1 could be welcome to Funnelology. Pick my page template. And what's cool is I can set up a drip delay. So I can say when somebody joins a membership site, lock down this content and don't unlock it until they've been a member for 7 days or for 30 days. Okay, but for this one, obviously it's first lesson, so I'll drip delay 0, so they'll get it immediately. Then I can have my second lesson. This can be lesson 2. Isn't this awesome? Pick my page template. Maybe this one I'll set a drip delay so it opens up after they've been a member for 3 days. I can add another lesson section. I start going through here and I just go and add all of my lessons. And for me, it's just so much fun. I remember the other day it was literally like 2 o'clock in the morning and I had an idea for a membership site. So I sat up in bed, grabbed my laptop, and I went through and I created the lesson sections and I started adding in all the different lessons. And then literally within about 45 minutes, my entire membership site was done and I was ready to start selling stuff. Okay, so there you go. I start adding lessons to each of my lesson sections. Now I have the lessons, right? And let's say I mess up, I put them out of order. What's cool is I can click right here on this little arrow and I can drag and drop and boom, that fast, they're in the correct order. Okay, so now I got the lesson sections, all my lessons. Now my last step in this process is I need to go into each of these lessons and add the actual content. So I just click right here on Open Editor and it'll pop open. And what you're going to see, you guys, is literally just as easy as it was for me to edit websites and squeeze pages and order forms. It's just as easy to add your content here inside of ClickFunnels as well. I changed the modules. Welcome to Funnelology. I can change the videos, put my video training in here. I can add downloads and resources and things like that. I can add Facebook comments if I want them here in the members area. And that quick, I can build out my entire membership site. Okay, you guys see how awesome that is? All right, so let me ask you guys a question. How many of you guys right now think that ClickFunnels is awesome? Let me know over the question box. Yeah, you guys, I wish you guys could see all this stuff. You guys are literally going crazy. Holy cow. Yeah, like you guys literally, I can't even tell you how much this has saved me. We've gone from literally it would take our team 6 to 8 weeks to build out one sales funnel. Well, now I can do it and I can do it better in an afternoon. And that's why ClickFunnels is so amazing and why I love it and why I keep talking about it and why, like, literally when I'm not doing a webinar like this, I'm building stuff in ClickFunnels because it's so much fun and it's awesome. Now, people always ask me, Russell, like, ClickFunnels seems cool, but like, do I need it? Do I, how's that work? And I always tell people this. I say, look, there are 2 essential tools you have to have to run an online business. There's lots of good products and services and a lot of good things, but there's 2 that you have to have. You cannot be successful online without these 2 things. The first one is an email autoresponder. Would you guys agree? If you don't have an email autoresponder, you can't be successful online. You should just quit. Just go home because you're not going to make money online. You have to have one to be successful. And the second essential tool is ClickFunnels. These 2 tools you have to be successful online. And if you don't have them, it's literally impossible. Okay. And people always say, well, Russell, of course you say that. ClickFunnels is your product. That's why you say that. But the reality is, even if I never sold a single copy of ClickFunnels, I have made so much money. I've more than doubled my income by using it. And I'm able to cut my costs, increase the speed to market on everything because of ClickFunnels. And so I'm just grateful to be part of the team that's had a chance to bring it to you. Okay. These right here, these are my 2 partners. And this is a picture of us when we were first planning this out 18 months ago. On the left-hand side here, this is Dylan Jones. And Dylan's the one that built the front-end website editor. He spent over 6 years building that out to be able to create the websites as simply and easy as they are. Right here, this is Todd Dickerson on the left hand. He spent 2 years building out the entire back end, the infrastructure, all that kind of stuff. And I just have a chance to be the guy that gets to share it with you guys. And I'm just so grateful to be part of the team that's brought you ClickFunnels, because that is what makes secret number 2 possible, where you can literally go after you funnel hack someone and be able to model their successful funnel in less than 10 minutes. Okay, you guys getting this? All right, so let's move on now to secret number 3, because it's going to keep on getting better, you guys. It's going to get better and better and better. All right, so secret number 3. So now you got a funnel, right? You got a funnel. You modeled someone else's that we know is working. But how in the world do we get people to actually show up at our funnel, right? So secret number 3 is I'm going to show you guys how to get the exact same customers who are currently going to your competitor sales funnels to start coming to your website instead. How many of you guys want to learn how to do that? All right, cool. This is definitely like the last step in the process. When you understand this, you guys, everything just makes sense. It becomes really easy. So this is the Venus factor, right? This is the funnel that I've been funnel hacking with you guys today. And I just, if I've just created a funnel that's similar, if I could just figure out like where Venus factor is getting all their traffic, this would be pretty easy, right? Because I could buy traffic at the exact same places they are. If only Venus factor would just tell me and say, hey guys, here's where I'm buying all my traffic. It would make life pretty easy, don't you think? Well, the cool thing is that even if Venus Factor doesn't tell me where they're getting their traffic from, there's some free tools online that'll show me exactly where every visitor is coming from. You guys want to see that? All right, so what I do is there's a website I use. It's free. It's called similarweb.com. You're going to want to write that down. People always ask me at the end, what's that website again? So it's similarweb.com. When I go to similarweb.com, it looks kind of like this. And all I do is I type in the website URL of the funnel that I'm funnel hacking. So I typed in venusfactor.com, I clicked on search, and boom, check this out. It shows me tons of stuff about that website. It shows me how much traffic they're getting. It shows me how long people stay on their websites, all sorts of stuff. So from this graph right here, I can see that right now Venus Factor gets between 1 and 3 million visitors a month. Okay, people ask me, how do they make $50,000 a day? It's because they're getting 3 million people a month that come to their website, right? So that's the first thing I can see. Now, if I scroll down on the page a little further, check this out. It shows me who are the top referring websites. That means what websites are sending traffic to Venus Factor. Is that cool? So here are the top 10. If you look here on the left-hand side, the number 1 site that's sending the most traffic to Venus Factor is lifeguru.com. Number 2 is naturalnews.com. Number 3 is newsmax.com, and it kind of goes down from there. Now, how many of you guys know what lifeguru.com is? Yeah, I had no idea either. I'd never heard of it or seen it before, but I'm like, man, if they're sending that much traffic, I mean, who knows, maybe of the 3 million visitors a month they're getting, maybe 1 million a month are coming from lifeguru.com. I probably should go look at that site, don't you think? So I go to the website, and this is what it looks like. It's just a basic blog, right? It's getting a ton of traffic. I was looking at it, and the blog teaches you how to find love and eat healthy and look fit. And I'm looking around the blog, I'm like, how in the world are they sending 1 million visitors a month to Venus Factor? And I'm going around, and all of a sudden, boom, I see this little banner ad. It's got a picture of a banana. It says 5 foods never to eat. I click on it, and guess where it takes me? You're right, it took me to venusfactor.com. Okay. Now I go back inside of SimilarWeb. If I scroll down the page a little bit further, there's a little button that says show the ads, and I click on that, and it actually shows me all of the banner ads that Venus Factor has been running. Okay, it shows them to me for free. Now, they do have an upgraded option. You can pay a little bit more, and if you do the upgraded option, not only do they show you the banner ads, it also gives you detailed stats. It'll show me this, say this banner ad right here, this one ran for 2 weeks, and then we never saw it again. But this ad right here, this one's been running for 728 days, and it's still running today. Is that crazy? So if I see an ad, I know it's been running for 728 days, what do you think I should do, right? We know it works, obviously. Okay, so right now I know two really, really important things. First, I know exactly where they're advertising. And second, I know exactly what they're saying to get people to click on the ads. Okay, so if I know those two things, what do you guys think we should do? Okay, if you've been paying attention during today, you know my answer is probably going to be this. You should model what works, right? We should model the message of the ads. We should model the design. We should model the sizes. So what we do is you got to go get your banner ads design. And the website I use is called $20banners.com. So I go there and I just basically I show them the my competitors' banner ads. I say I need something similar. And notice again, I didn't say copy. Okay, I didn't copy their banner ad, but they have a pretty girl on there, so I have a pretty girl. They have a purple headline, I got a purple headline. Okay, I model the look and the feel and the layout because they have already proven that on sites like lifeguru.com, this is the style ad that gets people to click. So I'm going to model theirs as close as I can. And then after I have the banner ad design, guess what I do, you guys? It's pretty complicated. I go back to the exact same website that my competitor's buying ads on, and I buy ads on the exact same website. How many of you guys just had an aha moment right there? All right, we're having some ahas coming up right now. All right, and the coolest thing about this, you guys, I don't know about you, but I've always struggled to get traffic, right? When I first got online, everyone was doing Google pay-per-click, and I tried that, and it was super complicated, never figured it out. Then everyone was like, hey, you should do SEO. So I tried that. That was even more complex. Like I could never figure out SEO. So confusing. And then social media came about and Facebook was a little bit easier, but I still don't know how to run a Facebook ad. People ask me, how do you run Facebook ads? I don't know. I got guys that I hire that do it. They're way smarter than me. They run Facebook ads. I don't know how to do it. This strategy right here, you guys, everyone can do. This is what I do. I go to the exact websites that I know my competitors are having success on. I email the dude who owns the website. I'm like, hey man, I see you sell banner ads on your site. How much do they cost? He emails back, says, hey, Russell, it costs X amount of dollars. I email back and I PayPal him some money. I email him the banner ad and boom, that fast, the next day, my banner ad is in rotation with all the other ads. And a percentage of every one of those clicks is now coming to my funnel. Okay? This is simple, you guys. It's something that all of us can do. Now, if we've been following this process, right? If you guys model what worked, you found a successful funnel and you modeled it. You didn't copy it, but you modeled it. You got similar look and feel and layout and price points, and you made things very, very similar. You go to the exact same websites that they're getting all their buyers from, and you buy ads on theirs with a very similar ad. Do you think you're going to be successful? Okay. Now, I know that these guys are making 50 grand a day, and I don't think you're going to make that much. But let's say you only do 10% of what they do, and you only make $5,000 a day. How many of you guys with $5,000 a day change your life right now? Yeah. let's say that 10% is not even realistic. Let's say that you only get 10% of that 10% and you only make $500 a day. How many of you guys with $500 a day today dramatically increase your quality of life? Okay. Yeah, it's huge, right? But let's say you really screw up and you only get 1% of or 10% of the 10% of the 10% and you only make $50 a day. How many of you guys with an extra $50 a day be worth your time? Okay. You guys getting this? Like, I'm not successful because I'm smart. It's because I follow what works. Okay. People say, Russell, how did you get a supplement company go from 0 to like 20 grand a day almost overnight? This is how I did it. Okay. I found a funnel that was working. We modeled it, went to the exact same websites that they're buying traffic on. And we bought traffic on the same sites. That's it. There's the magic to it. Okay. All right, so to kind of recap what we've talked about, we've been on for a little over an hour, you guys. We covered 3 core secrets. And the first secret, again, is I showed you guys how to ethically steal over $1 million worth of funnel hacks from your competitors for under $100. Okay, then I showed you guys how to then take that proven funnel, the blueprint you've created, and clone it inside of ClickFunnels in less than 10 minutes. And secret number 3, I showed you how to get the exact same customers who are currently going to your competitor sales funnels to start coming to yours instead. Right? Now, I got to ask you guys a question. We've been on for a little over an hour. How many of you guys feel a little bit like this right now? Okay. This is like literally my favorite picture in the world. People always ask me, in fact, one time I was speaking at an event and I got off stage and this guy around to me said, Russell, that was amazing. He said, I feel like I had a fire hose in my mouth for the entire hour. And then a little while later, I found this picture. I'm like, this is probably how people feel like when they on a webinar with me, because I'm so excited. I talk fast and I apologize, but I wanted to make sure you guys got the core concepts while we had a chance to be here together. But the reality is that there's a lot to this still, and there's a lot more things I can share with you guys. And so I wanted to put together something special just to help take this to the next level for you guys. And before I show you what that is, I wanted to ask you guys permission. You guys okay if I share with you a special package we put together for all of you guys today? If you're okay with that, please let me know in the question box. All right, cool. I like asking for permission first. I never want to assume that I've earned it, but I always try to over deliver. And if you guys are okay with that, I'd love to share it. All right, cool. So the package we put together is called Funnel Hacks, and this is a training system and a tool to help you guys to implement what we talked about. Okay? Because knowing this stuff is cool, but if you don't actually implement it and can't get it done, then what good is it, right? And so what we're going to get when you guys invest in Funnel Hacks today, first thing you're going to get is a 1-year enterprise account to ClickFunnels for free. How many of you guys would love to use ClickFunnels for an entire year for free? If you want that, let me know over in the question box. All right, I think we're like 900 of you guys online right now. So all 900 of you guys look like you want it for free. All right, cool. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. When you guys invest in Funnel Hacks today, you will get a 1-year enterprise account to ClickFunnels for free. Okay. Now this is what our enterprise level members get. Inside their account, they can create up to 70 different sales funnels. They can have 300 pages. They can have 100,000 monthly visitors coming to the website. They can have unlimited members in their membership sites and a whole bunch more. Okay. Now, when you have your enterprise account, you're going to be able to build opt-in lists. So you can build huge email lists. How many of you guys would love to have a big email list? How many of you guys want more leads, okay? You'll be able to do that inside of ClickFunnels. You'll be able to create sales funnels to sell your products and create upsells and downsells and more. You can create webinar funnels just like the one you guys went through to get on this webinar. Okay, that was a webinar funnel I built inside of ClickFunnels. You're going to be able to create automated webinar funnels, product launch funnels, membership sites, and more. Okay. Now the other cool thing is that you're actually going to be able to get rid of a lot of things. Okay. Our average ClickFunnels member right now saves between $500 and $1,000 per month as soon as they get a ClickFunnels account. Okay, that means that literally you're going to be able to get rid of any other landing page software you're using. In fact, right now our biggest competitors, all they do is landing page software. They don't do funnels. Their pages, you can't edit them. You're kind of stuck with the cookie cutter template they give all their members. And they charge the exact same monthly fee as we do. Is that crazy? So you guys literally can cancel all your landing page software. You can cancel your split testing software. You can cancel your shopping carts. Or if you have a shopping cart you love, bring it to ClickFunnels. We integrate with most of them. You can cancel your automated webinar software. You can cancel your membership site software. You can get rid of Photoshop. You can get rid of WordPress. If you're hosting your website or not, you can get rid of your website hosting. I know for me, that saved me over $1,200 a month. Okay, you can get rid of your website hosting. You can get rid of all your programmers. You can get rid of your designers, your webmasters, and so much more. Okay. Again, our average is between $500 and $1,000 a month that our members save. Some people are saving 20, 30 grand a month because of all the things they can get rid of after they get ClickFunnels. Okay. Now some of you guys are saying, Russell, this is cool, but what if I already have a ClickFunnels account? I just signed up for the trial. What do I do? Well, if you already have a ClickFunnels account, don't worry. What we're going to do is after you invest in Funnel Hacks, we're going to upgrade your existing account to the enterprise level. We're going to push out your billing for an entire year, and for a full year, you'll be able to use ClickFunnels for free with no monthly billing. Is that cool? All right, some of you guys are saying, well, that's cool, Russell, but what happens after year one? After year one, do you start billing me? Well, the reality is at the end of year one, you have a chance to kind of decide what you want to do, okay? I don't know where your business is going to be at in a year from now. If you had told me a year from now I have one sales funnel making 18 grand a day, I would not have believed you, okay? And so I don't know where you're going to be in a year from now, so I don't want you to make that decision today. But in a year from now, we'll send you an email saying, hey, based on the usage you're at right now, we recommend you stay on at this monthly plan, and then you can kind of decide what you want it to be. Because we got plans that start as low as $37 a month and go up from there. So you just decide in a year from now what makes the most sense. But don't make that decision today. Make that decision in a year from now. Cool? All right, so what you're going to get? You're going to get the 1-year enterprise account to ClickFunnels, which is a $3,564 value. Okay. The second thing you're going to get is because having the tool is one thing, but I want to make sure you guys know how to use it. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys access to our 6-week Funnel Hacks Masterclass. Now, inside of this Masterclass, we're going to cover the 6 core types of sales funnels. First week, you're going to go through the opt-in funnels, and then sales funnels, then webinar funnels, and auto webinar funnels, and so on and so forth. And these trainings are really cool. The first half of the training, I cover the strategy behind each of these funnels, right? Like, what's an opt-in funnel? Why do you need it? How do you use it? What's the copy on the page supposed to be? And we talk about all the strategies that you as an entrepreneur need to understand. And then the second half of the training, I go into ClickFunnels and I build out one with you. And then you can just watch me and then, open up another browser and model it and just create one just like it. Okay, so it's really, really cool. Now, some of you guys are going to love that because it'll teach you how to use ClickFunnels. You will become a ClickFunnels master. But some of you guys are like, as cool as and easy as ClickFunnels seems like, I know I don't want to do it. And if that's the case, I totally understand. What I recommend doing is bring your tech guy or your tech gal on the training, and I'll train them on how to use ClickFunnels for you. That cool? Now, some of you guys may say, that's cool too, Russell, but I don't really have a tech guy or a tech gal. I'm just getting started. If that's the case, and you don't want to build it, what I'd recommend doing is bring one of your kids on the training. I will train them to build your funnels and ClickFunnels, and they will become the most profitable employee on your team. Okay, literally, I've got twin 9-year-old sons, and one of my sons, he loves ClickFunnels, and he launched his own business called Down's Door-to-Door Donuts, and he built how to sell his funnels inside of ClickFunnels. So if my 9-year-old son can do it, I guarantee I can teach your kid how to do it as well. Okay, so that's how the Masterclass works. These trainings have already been recorded, which means you can go in there today, and let's say you're like, my first funnel, I know I want to do membership site. You can go straight to the membership site training, start on that one today, and within 48 hours from now, you can have an entire membership site done, up and running, ready to take orders. Okay, and so that's what's kind of cool about this is you can get started and whatever step makes the most sense for you today. Cool. Here's some examples of some people who went through our Funnel Hacks training course. So this is Liz Benny. Liz is one of the coolest people I've ever met. She lives down in New Zealand, and it's funny because she had an offline business and she wanted to come online. That was her goal, but she never knew how to do it. So she went through this training, and she launched her very first sales funnel. And she said, with our new funnel, which is a webinar funnel, this month we got 35 new clients and $997 each. Says now that we have the funnel perfected, we're on track to get 100 new clients this month. Is that crazy? Now, I'm not that good at math, but 100 clients and $997 is a lot, right? And I'm sure some of you guys are thinking, well, Russell, that's cool for Liz, but there's no way I'm going to get 100 clients and $997. The reality is you might not. But I promise you that if you would have asked Liz this 4 months ago, if she thought this was possible, she would have told you the exact same thing, that it wasn't. But here she is now, so you can't discount that, all right? Here's another one. This is Mike Stanzik. Now, Mike makes me laugh because he was like the greenest person I'd ever met. When I met him, he didn't know even what internet marketing was, never even learned about it. He used to want to make some money. He went through the training. He said, I've never had an actual funnel before ClickFunnels. I followed Russell's instructions. I set up a sales funnel, bought my first ad, and on my very first try, sold 8 people on my front end, and 2 people bought my $197 upsell. Is that awesome? Now, some of you guys might be thinking, 2 people paid him $197, Russell. He made $400. That's not a big deal. But what I want to stress, he said, on my very first try. Okay? How many of you guys have been trying to make money online for more than 6 months, or more than a year, or more than that? How much would it have been worth to you to be successful on your very first try? Okay, that's the key with funnel hacks, you guys. When you follow the process I laid down to you, it doesn't take a long time. Okay, if you model someone who's already successful and you get traffic from the same places, it's not that hard to be successful on your first try like Mike was. Okay? This is from Simon Cryer. Simon lives down in Australia. He had a new supplement he wanted to launch, went through the funnel hacks training. He said, I followed the funnel hacks system. I found a funnel I liked. I modeled it on my very first test. We doubled over on our ad spend. $1 in, $2 back out. Is that awesome? Now, I want to emphasize the $1 and $2 back out. Some people don't know what that means. And kind of help you understand this, like people always ask me, Russell, when my sales funnel's done, how much should I budget for traffic? And it always kind of makes me laugh. I say, well, look, think about it this way. You start driving traffic to your sales funnel, and if we follow the funnel hacks process and you got one that's working, and you put $1 in advertising in, like Simon did here, and the next day you make $2 back out, how much do you think you should invest in, how much do you think you should budget for traffic? Usually they stop for a second and say, well, Russell, if I put $1 in advertising in on Monday and get $2 back out on Tuesday, I want to put in $1 million a day. I said, exactly, that's the right answer. When you have a funnel that works, you guys, you don't have a budget. Does that make sense? You don't have a traffic budget, okay? With our supplement right now, with NerdSell, I tell my media buyers, spend as much money as you possibly can. I want you to spend $1 million a day if possible, because I know for every dollar they put in, I get $2 back out. For me, the biggest issue is finding more places to buy traffic, okay? Because it works, all right? All right, now, this is one last one I'll share with you. This is Drew Canoli. He's the owner of Fit Life TV, and went through this funnel hacks process with him. And I really want you to hear in his own words how this affected not only him and his company, but how it affected his customers as well. And so I'm going to play this video. It's about a minute long. So listen to the words that Drew's got to say about this funnel hacks process. Do you want to give you kind of your experience about the funnel stuff that I went through with you guys?
Absolutely. So what was it? About 4 months ago, I bought the book, 108 Split Tests. And I was looking through this book, and I'm like, this book is just loaded with goodness. I'm like, in the back of my mind, being a visionary, you have all these ideas as entrepreneurs, right? Everybody in the room has 1,000 ideas. In my mind at the time, I was like, what if Russell could come here and help the Fit Life TV team build our supplement funnel and the different things that we're creating? Because at the time, we were doing well, like Jamel said, over $1 million every year, but we wanted to 10x it and take it to the next level. So Brunson came out. He spent the entire day with us. He just blew our minds of the content that he was delivering, and we were in our conference room. We didn't even have a whiteboard in the conference room. Poor guy was drawing on the windows in this place. And he mapped out the entire strategy, the entire funnel for the product launch that we just put into play. And literally within 2 weeks, I mean, we 10x our business or more. And we have pre-orders coming in now that's essentially going to pay for all of our product for like the next year and a half. It's ridiculous. So I believe in it. I think it's absolutely amazing what he teaches. What he's telling you guys to do, it can radically transform your business if you just listen and follow with it instead of trying to be creative and putting your touch into it. Follow the pros that have been doing it for over a decade. And that's exactly what we did. And now we're not only making more money, but our mission and purpose here is to transform 10 million people this year. And we're well on our way to do that with physical products outside of just digital. So you're touching those lives through us, my man, and I want to appreciate you for that. That's awesome. Thanks.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right. So you guys getting this? Now, again, this doesn't just work for supplement funnels, okay? It works for supplement funnels, coaching funnels, info product funnels, e-commerce funnels. It works for funnels for real businesses. This stuff, you guys, it works for any and all types of businesses. Now, some of you guys are already asking me, Russ, this is cool, but I don't have a product yet. I'm kind of a beginner. What should I do? If you don't have a product yet, first off, don't worry. And second off, don't let that be an excuse that holds you back from success any longer, okay? Today is the last day you were ever allowed to use that as an excuse, because that's all it is, okay? If you don't have a product yet, I got 2 cool things for you, though, okay? First thing is that in week number 1 of the Funnel Hacks training, the first thing we talk about is opt-in funnels. And I show you exactly how to start building a huge email list with opt-in funnels. And I got friends who make over $1 million a year that don't even have a product. Okay, and in week 1, I show you guys the exact process that they go through to build big lists and sell other people's products. Okay, so that'll help you if you don't have a product yet. If you do want to make a product, I totally understand that as well. And so the second one is I show you guys, we have a really cool fast product creation module that we did a little while ago. They'll show you, first off, how to set up your own info product business. And we show you how to build an entire info product business in a weekend, which is really cool. We also talk about how to create your own supplements and a bunch of things like that. So if you don't have a product yet, again, no longer can that be an excuse for you, okay? I don't want that holding you guys back from being successful because we will show you exactly how to have a product. You just got to get into Funnel Hacks, go through the training, and after you do it, if you implement it, you're going to have a product, okay? And so those 2 things will help you if you don't have a product, and it's going to help get you to where you need to be quick, okay? So here's a recap of what you're going to get. First thing you're going to get the 1-year enterprise account to ClickFunnels. Then you're going to get the 6-week Funnel Hacks Masterclass, a total value of $6,561, okay? So what else do you guys need? Okay, you've got the funnel software, you got the funnel training. What else do you guys need to be successful? Oh, what about more traffic? Okay, now I already shared with you guys one of my traffic hacks, which I think you guys thought was pretty cool, right? But the reality is there's a lot of other ways we drive traffic in our company as well. So I'm going to give you guys access to my instant traffic hacks training system. And in there, you're going to get access to all of my traffic hacks, my solo ad hacks, my media buying hacks, my Facebook hacks, my SEO, my social media hacks, my affiliate hacks, and a whole bunch more. And in case you're concerned that stuff sounds complicated, don't worry. You've been through this training with me. You know how my brain works. I'm not a very complicated person. So all these trainings are broken down. They have very simple handouts. They walk you through how to implement them. You just take those, you follow the process, and instantly traffic will be coming into each of the sales funnels you set up. Is that awesome? All right, cool. So your recap, what you're going to get. You're going to get the 1-year enterprise. You got a ClickFunnels, 6-week Funnel Hacks Masterclass, instant traffic hacks, a total value of $8,558. Okay. Now you've got the funnel software, you've got the funnel training. Now you got leads and traffic coming into your funnels. What else do you guys need to be successful? Oh, how about copy? Okay, I told you guys before that when we created this sales funnel, the most expensive part was the copy. We spent $20,000 to get the sales letter written. Now I don't know about you, but most of you guys probably don't have 20 grand lying around. Am I right? Okay, that's the most expensive part of the process. And so what I'm going to do is I don't want that to be an excuse for you either. I want to make sure that you guys have everything you need to be successful. So I'm going to give you guys access to my Inception Secrets training system. People always say, Russell, why is it called Inception Secrets? That makes no sense. And the reason why is because of this movie right here called Inception. How many of you guys have seen this movie? Or how many of you guys, how many of you guys love this movie? Okay, this movie's awesome, right? So in this movie, Leonardo DiCaprio, he has to get people to do certain things, okay? Just like we have to do in business. We have to get people to go buy stuff. He had to get people to do things that they typically don't want to do. And so if he came in and said, hey, go do this thing, the person's not going to want to do it. So what he does, he goes out inside people's dreams and he tries to place a thought or an idea inside their mind. If they gravitate and they grab that thought and they think it's their own, then when they wake up, they're more likely to go do the thing that he needs to get done. Okay? And so selling online for me is really similar, right? We know that people hate to be sold, but they love to buy things. Okay, and so what we have to do, we have to create situations and environments where people come to our websites, come to our sales funnels, where it becomes their idea to buy. And if you do that, it causes inception and you get people to buy your stuff. Okay, and so a little while ago when I started learning this process and getting really good at it, I sat down and we started creating templates for this. Okay, and templates for everything that we sell in all of our sales funnels. Okay, for example, this is the sales template that we use that causes inception on every single video sales letter we use. I call it the STAR Story Solution. And you go through, it looks like this. First part of the script is called the STAR, and we follow these things. There's a pattern interrupt, core desire questions. We walk through the script like this. Step 2 looks like this, where you introduce the story. And then part 3 is where we introduce the solution, which is your product or your service. Okay, and this script right here is how we write all of our video sales letters. Okay, and it was funny. It used to take me about 2 to 3 weeks to write a sales letter. It took a lot of time and effort, and it was hard. And after we kind of developed these scripts, now I can write an entire sales letter in about an hour. Okay, I just take these templates, I plug in my information, and boom, it comes out, and it just works. Okay, so not only am I going to give you guys access to this script, I'm going to give you access to all the scripts we use in our company to cause inception inside our customers' minds. So that's our video sales letter script. This is our upsell script, our perfect webinar script, the 2-step call center script. Again, you get access to every single script we have inside of our company to cause inception inside of our customers' minds. Cool? All right, so the last thing you guys need to be successful, because people always ask me for this afterwards, like, Russell, I got everything, but there's one thing I don't have, like, can you help us with this? And so the last thing I'm going to give you guys is help with your email sequences. Okay, when you start building a huge list, it's key that you're communicating with your audience the right way. That's how you make money, right? And so I'm going to give you guys access to our training system that's going to walk through a 3-step process. Step number 1, we help you identify who are your attractive characters. That's how you are going to communicate with your audience. Step 2 is then we go and build out a 5-day soap opera sequence. And after that soap opera sequence is done, then we transition to our daily Seinfeld emails. So in this training system, guys, I'm going to give you the training, the scripts, the templates, everything you need to be able to create your entire email sequences. Is that cool? Okay, I know someone recently just sold a product like this for like $2,000 just for this. And so I'm like, I'll let you guys have it for free because it's not that hard to do. And after you have this, you'll be able to create all your email sequences for any funnel almost instantly. Cool? All right, so here's a recap again of what you're going to get. You're going to get the 1-year enterprise account to ClickFunnels, the 6-week Funnel Hacks Masterclass, instant traffic hacks, inception secrets, our soap opera Seinfeld secrets, a total value of $11,552. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you guys $11,552, but I want to ask you that if I did charge that much, and if all this training system and software did was finally get you a funnel that was profitable, where you could put $1 in advertising in and get $2 back out, would it be worth it to you? Yeah, it would. Okay. Now, if all that this did was help you to share your message with more people, would it be worth the $11,000? Yeah, the answer, of course, is yes. Now, if all this training system did was give you the ability to cancel all the monthly tools that you're currently using to glue together your funnels, would it be worth it? Yeah, it definitely would be. Okay. Now, when I was kind of pricing this, I had 2 choices that I kind of decided between. The first option was to go as cheap as possible and try to sell as many of these things as possible. But the problem with that is it didn't really incentivize me to really stack on the value for you, which is the key, right? And so we decided to go with the second option, which it obviously requires a little bit higher investment on your side. But the cool thing is that in exchange for that, I can devote more resources to help guarantee your success. Is that cool? Now, I want to ask you a question. This is serious. I want to know, what do you think one funnel would be worth to you? How much money do you think you would make if you had one successful sales funnel? Okay, would that be $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month or more? How much would you pay to get one perfect funnel? Okay, now this funnel right here, you guys, I showed you earlier, this funnel cost me $29,000 to get set up. So I'm curious, how many of you guys would pay me $29,000 if I just gave you the sales funnel? Let me know over here in the box. I got some yeses, I got some nos, a little bit of both, okay? Well, I want to put this in perspective for you, okay? This funnel right here cost me $29,000, but as of right now, it makes me $17,947 per day. If you do the math on that, that's $500,000 a month, or $6 million a year. So let me ask you a question again. How many of you guys would give me $29,000 if I gave you a funnel that's making $6 million a year? Okay, it kind of changes the perspective a little bit, right? Yeah, because it's not a cost at that point, is it? It's an investment. And that's the key here, you guys, is you're not spending money, you're investing it strategically to make more money. Okay, so you can probably see why right now in our company, we have people who are coming to us and paying us $100,000 to set up one sales funnel for them. Plus, I get paid 10% of the profits from that funnel until I've been paid $1 million. Okay, but you can see why people do that, right? Because it's not a cost, it's an investment. Okay, and that's really the key here I want you guys to understand. And so you can see why this funnel hack system, why it's a good deal at $5,000. In the very near future, we're going to be opening up to the general public for $19.97. But because you guys are here today, we want to do a really special offer because I know what this will do for your lives. I know what this will do for your business. I need you guys to trust me and take action because I know this will change your lives. So because of that and because you guys are special, we decided to do something special and give you guys this entire system for just one single payment of $997 today. Okay. Now I want to put that in perspective. If you were to go to ClickFunnels.com right now and sign up for the enterprise level account on the website, the one that I'm giving you for free for an entire year, here's right here. It literally is $297 per month. Okay. And you guys get that for free for an entire year. That's why we don't offer any kind of payment plans because literally the thing you're getting for free is $300 a month, right? For our other members, but people are paying that right now, but you guys get it for free for an entire year when you get invested into funnel hacks. Okay, so right now, basically, you've got two choices. Your first choice is, and your first option is do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which, as you know, is 100% risk free. Okay, and you can do that. You can leave today. You got some good ideas, and just walk away from it and just kind of lose what you guys gained today. Or your second option is you can pony up this tiny investment compared to all of the value that you're going to get in return. Just give it a shot. Just try it out. See if this process will work for you, like I said. In fact, because I've got a philosophy here in my company that if I can't make you money, then I don't deserve yours. Do you guys agree with that? So because of that, we put in a really cool 30-day money-back guarantee where basically you can sign up today, go through this training system, go through all the funnel hacks training, go inside the software and build out funnels, build 10 funnels, build 100 funnels if you want. You could even, we've got people who come in during this trial period and they go and set up funnels for other companies and they charge companies $10,000 to $15,000 to build a sales funnel for them. You guys can do that for 30 full days. Go in there and just test it out. Don't take my word for it. Go through all the training, build funnels, do whatever you can. And at the end of 30 days, that's where you have a chance to make your decision. That's when you have to decide if this is worth it for you or not. So in 30 days, if you don't like it for any reason, and I don't care if it's 29 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes from now, just let me know and we'll give you your money back. Okay? But again, don't make that decision today. The only decision you got to make today is, am I going to get started? If the answer is yes, then go get started. And then in a month from now, then decide, was this worth it? Okay? And if it's not, let us know. But if it is, and it will be, then I promise you guys, you're gonna love it. All right. So the real question for you is this: is it worth gambling just a few minutes of your time to check this out? Which again, even if it only does half of what I've claimed on today's training, is going to pay for itself as soon as your very first funnel is live. Okay, you guys getting this? One funnel is all it takes. One funnel can change your life forever. All right. So here's a recap we're gonna get. You're going to get the 1-year enterprise account to ClickFunnels, the 6-week funnel hacks masterclass, instant traffic hacks, inception secrets, our soap opera Seinfeld secrets, total value of $11,552. When you get started today, we're also going to ship you out one of these awesome t-shirts that say, can your landing page software do this? When you have this t-shirt, now you will be part of the ClickFunnels cool team. You'll be a cool kid. You wear this to all the marketing events. People will know that you're awesome. So we're going to send you out a free t-shirt as well. And I got one last special bonus, you guys, but this one I cannot do for everyone. Right now we have like 900 and something people who are live right now with us. And if I did this for everyone, it wouldn't make any logical sense for me or for you, for anyone. So if you know you're into ClickFunnels, you know that you want funnel hacks, then you've got a really short window now where the first 50 people I'm going to give you guys a bonus. It's so crazy, you won't even believe that I'm doing this, okay? So I'm going to walk through what this bonus is here in a second, but I want you guys to be prepared because the second I show this, when the 50 spots are gone, they're gone. So you've got to act fast the second I show you guys this. So this is what the bonus is for the first 50 people. I told you before, our enterprise member levels get 70 funnels in their account. They can create 300 pages, 100,000 monthly visitors and more, okay? But for you guys, for the first 50 people, for the action takers, for those who are serious about their business and about their life, the first 50 of you guys are going to get this. Not only am I going to double your funnels in your account, I'm going to let you have unlimited funnels. Okay, that means literally you could go and create 100 funnels, 200, 500, 1,000 funnels if you wanted to. We're not going to charge you anymore. Okay, but if you're like the 51st person you sign up, your account will have limits. Okay, understand that. Okay, not only going to double how many pages you get, we're going to give you unlimited pages. Okay, you're not just going to double how much traffic you have in your account. You will have an unlimited plan, which means you could send 1 million visitors a day to your funnels, and we're not going to charge you anymore. Okay, imagine doing that with your current web host. Okay, if you send 1 million visitors a day, your hosting bill from that's going to be anywhere from $8,000 to $15,000 a month. Okay, but for us, it's nothing. It's free. We will eat that cost because you're one of the first 50. That's why obviously I can't do this for more than 50 people. Okay, because it's not cheap. Okay, but for the first 50 people who get started, you have an unlimited account, which means unlimited funnels, pages, traffic. You also have access to our priority support guys. Now, what that means is that let's say it's 3 a.m. and you got stuck and you can't figure out how to set up your sales funnel or something. All you have to do is let our sales guys know, and a lot of times they'll just jump in your account and set it up for you. Okay, they'll know that you're a Funnel Hacks member. They know you're one of the top 50, and they will give you priority support. But again, that's that bonus is only for the first 50. So if you guys know that you want an unlimited account, you want unlimited funnels, pages, traffic, which I know you all want that, I know you all need that, then it's time to stop waiting. It's time to stop listening to me. What you need to do is you open up another browser, open up Google Chrome or Firefox, whatever you use, open up another browser and go to clickfunnels.com/go. Okay, you see the link right there, clickfunnels.com/go. And when you go there, you're going to see one of these two pages. Okay, the first page is this one right here on the left-hand side. If you're already a ClickFunnels member, you're going to see this page right here. And basically it says, hey, you're already ClickFunnels members. Do you want to upgrade to Funnel Hacks? If you say yes, you click on the Upgrade My Account Now button. It'll upgrade you to the enterprise level. It'll push your billing out for an entire year. And then when you log inside of ClickFunnels the next time, you'll see a little icon that says Funnel Hacks. You click on that and you get access to all the other training and bonuses and everything else we talked about. Okay, so that's if you're already a ClickFunnels member. If you're not a ClickFunnels member yet, when you go to the website, you're going to see a page like this. And when you go there to clickfunnels.com/go, the first step it's going to ask you for is to create your ClickFunnels account. So you put in your name, your email address, and your password. And the next page will say, what's your credit card? You put that in, then it's going to bill you to $997. And then what it's going to do is it's going to upgrade your account to the enterprise level and push your billing out for an entire year. Is that awesome? So you're going to see one of these two pages, but now is the time to go. Yes, we already see the orders on my other monitor coming in. So like I can tell that a lot of you guys are serious and you're running. So if you've been on the fence or you're thinking, what am I going to do? Now is the time. Open up another browser, go to clickfunnels.com/go and start getting your account set up. Okay. Now, one other really cool thing. This is not available for everyone, unfortunately, but we did a deal with PayPal where they are actually willing to finance this for some of you guys. Okay, and again, unfortunately, it's not for everyone. They only will do this for U.S.-based customers, and you have to be subject to a credit approval. But if you know you want this, but you're a little nervous about paying $1,000 up front, PayPal does have a financing option for some people. And so when you go to clickfunnels.com/go, if you choose PayPal as your checkout option, it'll take you to PayPal. And again, they have this financing option. And if you use that, if you're approved for it, you'll have no interest and no payments for 6 full months. That means literally you can go in there, use Funnel Hacks, go through all the training, go through everything, use the software, build 1 million funnels, do whatever you want with it, and you don't got to pay a penny for 6 full months. No payments and no interest. And in 6 full months, then you got to start paying for it. Okay, but that gives you guys quite a lot of time to make as much money as possible before you ever get billed at all. Is that awesome? So again, that's not available for everyone, but if you're in the U.S. and you approve and you pass their credit approval, which is pretty like it's a 2-second process, and most everyone gets it, then you can use their financing. And again, all you got to do to get that is go to clickfunnels.com/go. And so you guys, now is the time to make your decision. Now is the time to get started. One quick recap again: what you're going to get the 1-year enterprise account to ClickFunnels, the 6-week Funnel Hacks Masterclass, instant traffic hacks, inception secrets, our soap opera Seinfeld secrets, a total value of $11,552. But you guys get this entire package and so much more for just one single payment of $997 today. But now is the time you guys got to open up another browser window and go to clickfunnels.com/go and get started right now. Now, as you're going through this process, you guys, every once in a while there's a hiccup. Their credit card might fail, or some issue might come up. And if something doesn't work for you have any issues today or in the future, all you got to do down here in the bottom, you see this email address. It's support@clickfunnels.com. This goes directly. We've got the most amazing support team on planet Earth. We've got about 10 guys all around the country and around the world who are here, who their entire goal in life is to help you guys be successful. And if you have questions or issues today at all that I'm not able to answer, just email them and they will help make sure you get set up. But again, that's if you get stuck for any reason, like just know that we are here. Okay, I've been in business now for over 12 years. I'm not going anywhere. We are here to help support you and help serve you, and our support team is here for any issues that come up, okay? But now is the time, you guys, can go to clickfunnels.com/go and get started. And again, I'm excited. So what I'm doing right now is we've got a whole bunch of questions coming in, tons of them. I got my support team answering these as quick as they can, but these guys, orders are coming up. Ben just said I signed in, or I just got signed up. A bunch of you guys. Okay, Nicole said my panel shows limit of 99999 visits. So when you log in, it says 99999 visits. That means unlimited. Okay, that's just the way the database works or whatever. So so that means you do have the unlimited account. So that means you're in the top 50, which is congratulations. Very, very cool. Someone said I didn't get an email confirmation back. Rob said after I signed up. If you didn't get email confirmation or something, Rob, it might be delayed by a little bit. But if you don't get it, just email support@clickfunnels.com. They can help you out getting that. All right. Someone said I logged in. I'm in ClickFunnels. How do I get back? So again, if you're in ClickFunnels, go back out. Open up a new tab and go to clickfunnels.com/go, and that'll take you to the sign up page. All right. You guys are going crazy excited. Very, very cool. So what should I put as a subdomain? So when you sign up, ask you for a subdomain, just put in anything. If you have a business name, for mine, my subdomain is success, etc. You can put your name, you can put Russell Brunson, you can put whatever, it just doesn't really matter. Just kind of put in a subdomain there, and that'll be the subdomain for your pages by default, and you can change those later, but that's kind of how that works. All right, Ryan said, woohoo, I got an unlimited account. Congratulations, Ryan. Welcome in. All right, very cool. Very, very cool. Someone said, will there be a way to open up PayPal credit options outside the U.S.? That's a PayPal thing. It's not us. And so I don't know if or when they're going to. And unfortunately, it's their program, not ours. And so, that's kind of what they let us do. Steven said, boom, I got the unlimited plan. Brian said, how long is the unlimited account for? It's for the lifetime of your account, as long as you're in there. So obviously in a year from now, you'll get a message to continue continue your plan, but for the entire year you got unlimited plan, and you can continue that after the year is over if you'd like to. Tim said I'm in. Thanks, Russell. Cool. Levon said I've signed up. I'm not sure if I have an unlimited account. So Levon, if you look in your account, if you see the 99999 visitors, that means you got the unlimited account. If you're not sure, again, email support@clickfunnels.com. They can check for you as well. Jose said 99 woohoo. Ryan Lutz said, is this live? Ryan, we are live. I hope you're having fun because I'm having a great time. Very, very cool. All right, cool. So, so many questions coming in. All right, I'm gonna start answering these questions as quick as I can. I got some guys on my team answering them as well. So hopefully we'll get to it. Again, if we don't get to this live, you guys, just email support@clickfunnels.com and they can help you as well. But don't let your question keep you from getting locked in the top 50 spots. As of right now, we still have spots open. So don't let that keep you guys from progressing. Like, go get your account, go get signed up right now, and then let us know your question. We'll answer your questions. We're here, okay? We're not leaving it. We're not going to go anywhere, but don't let that keep you from listing out on the unlimited account, okay? All right, so here's some questions coming in. First one, what if I already have an account, Russell? Okay, if you already have a ClickFunnels account, don't worry. All you got to do is open up a new tab, go to clickfunnels.com/go, and then if you already have an account, it's going to basically, you can log in there, and then it'll have a button that says, hey, this is your credit card on file. Do you want to upgrade this card? You say yes. You click on a button. It'll upgrade your billing upgrade your account to the unlimited account. It'll push your billing out for an entire year. Okay. So if you already have an account, that's how it works, the upgrade option. If you have any issues when it's not working or your login's not working, whatever that is, just email support@clickfunnels.com. They can help get you, fix you up for your specific situation. That's kind of how it works. Good questions. Okay, what happens after the first year? Okay, good question. So in a year from now, you're going to get an email from us, and you'll also see when you log in your account, say basically, hey, your year's almost up. This is the level you're at right now. Which level do you want to renew at? And you kind of tell them. And someone was asking, would this $997 option be available next year as well? And the answer is yes, if you lock it in right now. Like if you lock in your account right now, that'll be one of your options next year. If you have an unlimited account that you lock in right now, then your unlimited account option will be available in a year from now. If you're the 51st person, even in a year from now, your unlimited account option will not be there. So that's why it's so essential, you guys, to be in the top 50. And as of right now, I'm looking over here. It's hard to kind of count the numbers, but by eyeballing it, we are not at 50 yet. So you guys are fine, but you got to hurry. Like now is the time to move forward. You guys go to clickfunnels.com/go. Okay, more questions coming in. What other tools do I need? So that's a good question. So, the honest thing is like for my business, I only use 2 tools right now in my business. I use ClickFunnels, and I have an email autoresponder. But what's kind of fun is right now in the office, the entire support team for ClickFunnels is here in the office. And one thing that we are almost finished with is actually building out the ClickFunnels internal email autoresponder. And so in about a month from now, I'm going to be canceling my email autoresponder, and 100% of everything that I do in my entire business will be inside of ClickFunnels. So as of today, you do need an external email autoresponder, but that will not be the case here within the next month or so, which is kind of exciting. So that's about it, though. There's no other tools you really need. And there's a lot of good stuff. There's good training and good products, but there's nothing else that's essential for you to be successful. Okay, this is it. Good questions. Do you have a payment plan? So we don't have a payment plan, and the reason why, I told you guys before, that you're getting the enterprise level account, the one right up here. This right now is $300 a month if you go to our website, and we have a ton of people paying that right now. So it didn't make sense for me to come back and give you like a payment plan of 3 payments, $397, when that's what people are paying monthly right now for the software. Does that make sense? So we couldn't do that out of good faith to our other members. But a couple things. One is, again, if you can qualify for the PayPal financing, try that. The second thing is that, it's kind of funny. I had this about 9 years ago. I wanted to buy this program that I couldn't afford. And I messaged the guy, the owner. It was so funny. He's like, no, we don't offer a payment plan, but you know who does is Visa and MasterCard. And I never even crossed my mind. He's like, you put it on Visa and MasterCard, then you just pay the minimum monthly payments, and they're financing it for you. And I was like, oh, duh. Of course. I just had never thought of that before. So if again, because we don't offer a payment plan, you can get one through Visa or MasterCard or American Express, whatever you use. Just use that in your card, and then you pay the minimum monthly payments to them. And that's kind of like a payment plan that way. Cool. All right. Good questions. Very, very good questions. All right. I'm in, but I can't see funnel hacks. Okay, so if you're in, there should be, when you log into your ClickFunnels account, on the right-hand side, there's a logo there that says, that it looks like it's the Funnel Hacks logo. If you click on that, that'll log you into the Funnel Hacks members area. Then it has all the training and the bonuses and everything else in there. If for some reason that's not in your account, just email support@clickfunnels.com. One time out of 100, maybe, it's delayed showing up or whatever happens. So just email them. They can go and turn it on and make sure that you have it in your account. So it's definitely there. If not, they can get it turned on and make sure it's in there. All right. Very, very cool. Colleen said she's in. D said, my account shows 0 of 997 visitors. Congratulations, D. That means you have an unlimited account. It means you're in the top 50. Andrew said, I got an account this AM and now wants me to create it again. So you don't need to create it again. You need to go log into your ClickFunnels account right now with your existing email address. Then after you log into your ClickFunnels account, then go to clickfunnels.com/go, and that'll take you to the page to upgrade your account. Okay. And if you get stuck with that at all, again, just email support@clickfunnels.com. They can walk you through that as well. But yeah, that's kind of how it works. All right. Good questions. Some say, how do I confirm what I ordered? If you have any questions, again, just email support@clickfunnels.com. They can do it. All right. Okay, can you show us where we should find inside the members area? So you're inside the ClickFunnels members area on the dashboard. On the right-hand side, there's a Funnel Hacks logo. You click on that, and boom, that'll log you into the Funnel Hacks training system. All right. Again, if you're stuck, you can't find that, just email support@clickfunnels.com, and they'll help you with it. All right. Someone said, if I buy, are there any upsells? There shouldn't be. You pretty much have access to everything if you're a Funnel Hacks member. So yeah, there's no upsells. I'm not going to try to sell you on more ClickFunnels because you got it. You got the tool. You got the training. You got what you need. So yeah, there's no upsells. Good questions. Am I one of the top 50? Let me check over here on my stats. 10, 20, 30, 35. Yeah, it looks like we do still have spots, which is surprising, it's good for you guys. There's still some time left. So if you are not in there now, you still have a chance to get the unlimited account, but you got to move fast. When I started sharing, we had about 900 people on. We still have hundreds and hundreds of you guys on. So if you are on the fence waiting, now's the time to go, you guys. I'm not sure what you're hesitating for. In business, you got to be able to make decisions that are important. This is one that you need to learn how to make. And so go to clickfunnels.com/go, get your account, get into the top 50, have an unlimited account. I promise you guys that unlimited account. I've heard of people that have an unlimited account who have sold these on eBay for a ton of money because it's really that valuable. We don't offer it anywhere else except for the rare time we do these webinars. And so it's very important that you get the unlimited account. So go right now to clickfunnels.com/go. All right, next question. Who hosts the pages? So this is the cool thing, guys. Like I told you before, you can cancel your web hosting because ClickFunnels hosts all of your websites, okay? And this is something we do very, very well. We have insane amounts of backup and redundancy and stuff like that. We have the ability, if you were to send 1 million visitors a day to your website, it wouldn't slow things down a bit, okay? And so we host the pages. But the cool thing is that you can set up what we call a custom domain, which hides the ClickFunnels so that even though we're hosting them, it still can be on your domain. Okay, for example, if you go to .comsecrets.com or russellbrunson.com, right, those pages are all ClickFunnels pages, but you never know that ClickFunnels is involved because you can just set up a custom domain so they run off of your domains. But we are hosting them. We're eating all the bandwidth costs. You guys don't have to worry about paying hosting bills ever again. Is that awesome? Like most of you guys, that'll save you $200, $300, $400 a month. Some of you guys a lot more than that because we're covering all those costs for you. Good questions. All right, next question here. Who owns the data? So I'm guessing you asked about your lists and stuff or your customers. So that's all yours. We don't touch the data. Your subscribers, I will never email them in a million years. Your customers are yours. Like those are your proprietary things. It'd be unethical and illegal for us to touch those. That's not our data. That's yours. So we don't own the data. You definitely own everything. It's your websites. It's your business. Good questions. All right, can I export my pages? So that's a good question. So inside of ClickFunnels, we don't have a button that says click here to export your pages. And the reason why is because if you did that, we have very complex sales funnels. We got split testing, we got membership sites. If you just export your pages, they wouldn't necessarily they wouldn't work. But I know that a lot of you guys like having backups of your pages and like having, maybe designing in ClickFunnels and then hosting it yourself or whatever. And so if you want that, the way we set up ClickFunnels, it's really cool. All the page links, I think they call it absolute or something. It's a technical term that's above my head. But you can right click on any page in ClickFunnels, click as save as, and it'll save the entire website. And then you have it, and then you can edit it locally if you want, upload it and have it. So yes, you can export your pages through that process. We don't offer it to members as a whole just because of the issues that come with that, because it breaks the internal, the linkings and the split tests and stuff. But for those of you guys who are more techie and want that, you do have the ability to do that. Good questions. All right. Chris Reed said, I have 50K account. What's happening? So if you have a 50K account, again, email support clickfunnels.com and you should be in the top 50, so they will know. Stan said, how do I know if I'm top 50? Stan, I believe if you're in right now, then you are in the top 50. All right, cool. Marine says, log in and set up the account. It doesn't say it's free. It says $99.97. Yes, to sign up, it costs $997. You have a 30-day guarantee. And if you use the PayPal option, PayPal does have a financing program. But yes, the Funnel Hacks, as it says here on the screen in huge green, it's $997 to get started. Okay, do I need WordPress now? So the answer to this is kind of no. If you're a blogger, the one thing ClickFunnels doesn't do is blogging. And so I have a WordPress blog I use for that, but I deleted it for everything else. Okay, WordPress was never meant to set up sales funnels. And there's been some really smart and intelligent people who have built cool plugins to try to hack WordPress to make a sales funnel. But the reality is they're not stable. They break all the time. WordPress updates something and your entire sales funnel breaks. It was never built to build sales funnels. So it was built to blog. So it's a good blogging platform, horrible for sales funnels. So if you still blog, you can use one. If you don't want to blog, then no, I would delete WordPress and not even use it. Just use ClickFunnels. Good question. Do I need an autoresponder? So ClickFunnels does do basic autoresponding, and we are about a month away from launching our complex, our more full email autoresponder suite, which is not far away. So a lot of our members use 100% ClickFunnels for emails. So some members do plug in Aweber or GetResponse or MailChimp, whatever their favorite one is. So we do integrate with your favorite autoresponders. And right now we have basic email autoresponder capabilities, and the advanced stuff is coming soon. Good questions. All right, I can't afford $997 now. Okay, so you can't afford it. A couple things. Again, if you're in the U.S., you can try to apply and get the financing option. If you're not over, or if you can't qualify for that, the other thing I recommend is when I got started, I didn't have any money at all. And so what I did is I found some people that believed in my idea, and I said, hey, this is the cost, $1,000. If you pay for that, we'll be partners in this business. I'll do all the work. We'll split the money, or I'll pay you back 3 times as much, whatever it is. And I found a partner who helped me finance when I got started. Okay, so you guys can do the same kind of thing. Is be creative. Find someone that can help you with it. Have Visa or MasterCard finance it for you. There's a lot of ways to do. You just got to kind of be creative and think about how can you do this. Good questions. Do you guys offer support if we get stuck? The answer is yes. We have the most amazing support team on planet Earth. You will know that after you're in there for 5 minutes. If you talk to support, you'll be blown away at the quality of the people that are in there, what they're doing there. They're amazing. And so, yeah, there's support inside of ClickFunnels. Also, if you email support at clickfunnels.com, they are there to help you. And they are there, you guys. All right, good questions. You guys, I know that a lot of you guys are waiting. We still got hundreds and hundreds of you guys sitting and listening to me. But don't listen to me, guys. Now is the time to get started. Go to clickfunnels.com/go. Get your account. I'm going to keep answering questions here. But don't let your question keep you from getting started. Go get started. We'll answer your question. And if I don't answer it live here, then email support at clickfunnels.com. But we'll get your question answered. We care about you guys. Okay, your success is our success. You have to understand that. And so we are here for you now and in the long term as well. Am I one of the top 50? We are getting close to the end, but yes, there are. It looks like I'm counting over here. Looks like we do have spots left, but yeah, they're going fast, you guys. So I would not hesitate any longer. Now is the time to go to clickfunnels.com/go. Someone said, what is Edison LLC? Edison LLC is our company name, so that'll probably be the bill that shows up on your credit card. Good questions. Can ClickFunnels do membership sites? Yes, ClickFunnels can do full membership sites. In fact, all my membership sites now are inside of ClickFunnels. And that's something free you get inside of ClickFunnels. You don't have to pay any extra for it. There's no weird plugins or all sorts of goofy stuff. Like you can do membership sites out of the box as part of your account. So yeah, we do membership sites. What's the difference between ClickFunnels and lead pages? All right, this question is always awkward for me, but it always gets asked every time. So lead pages builds landing pages. That's it, right? ClickFunnels builds sales funnels and membership sites and automated webinars. ClickFunnels, you can edit anything on the page and you can move things around. Lead pages, you're kind of stuck with whatever template they give all 30,000 of their members. Okay, so one of our members told me this one time. I thought it was funny. He said, lead pages is like having a calculator. It's a really good, useful tool, but ClickFunnels is like having an iPhone. Yeah, there's a calculator on it, but it does a lot of other things as well. And so that's kind of how I look at it. All right, good questions. Do my website say ClickFunnels in the website URL? So yeah, by default, when you first set up a page or a funnel, it'll say ClickFunnel, or say, like russell.clickfunnels.com/squeeze page or whatever. But you can set up custom URLs to hide all that, and then it'll be just whatever your domain name is. So yeah, by default, it does have those, but it's really easy to set up custom domains that hide all that stuff for you. Good questions. Are the pages mobile responsive? Yeah, so every page, every membership site, every order form, everything you create by default is instantly mobile responsive. So you don't have to pay someone extra to make mobile versions of all your pages. They are mobile by default immediately the second you create them in ClickFunnels. Good questions. Don't forget, you guys, to go get signed up, clickfunnels.com/go. What was the traffic website again? Oh, probably similarweb.com. That's what we talked about earlier, how we find out where the traffic's coming to other sales funnels is similarweb.com. So yeah, that's the traffic website I talked about earlier. Does ClickFunnels integrate with Infusionsoft, Entreport, Aweber, etc.? Yes. So we integrate with all the major shopping carts and autoresponder companies out there. And so if you're already using Infusionsoft or Entreport or Aweber and you love them, you don't have to change off them. Just come and plug them into ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels will build out the funnels, the upsells, the downsells, and you can use your favorite third-party services. We integrate with most of them. We're adding more integrations all the time. So those are in there. But at the same time, if you don't want to use those anymore, if you want to save some monthly fees, you can do all the things these can do inside of ClickFunnels as well. Good questions. Am I one of the top 50? Questions coming up. So that means some of you guys are sitting on the fence waiting for some reason. It is time to stop waiting. It is time to go. All right, Leonard said, I'm in. What's next? So Leonard, go in there. As soon as you're in, go into the Funnel Hacks members area, and there's a 3-hour training I want you to watch. I know it's long, but watch it. It's going to go over I think 9 different types of sales funnels, walk you through psychology, show you how it all works, and it's going to be a huge crash course for you. I would do that first. I think it's on the homepage in the Funnel Hacks members area. Watch that. You will become a funnel expert after that, and then log in and start playing with ClickFunnels. Try to build something. Excuse me, and you will love it. David said, is this $9.97 plus a monthly fee? No, $9.97 is one time, and that covers your monthly fee for an entire year. So you have no other monthly fees for an entire year. Good questions. Do you have a WordPress plugin? Yes, we do have a plugin. So if you use WordPress, you can plug in our plugin and then pull all the ClickFunnels pages into your WordPress site, which is cool. Very, very cool. And so many questions coming through. I'm trying to answer them all. I apologize. Again, if I don't get your question answered, then please just email support@clickfunnels.com. They're here to answer as well. All right. Okay. So many. Where's the fast product creation training? It's inside the Funnel Hacks training members area. Very cool. All right. Good questions. All right. Someone said, how does this compare to Kajabi? Kajabi is kind of like, they do membership sites and they kind of do static sales funnels a little bit. But it was built like 8 years ago or 7 or 8 years ago. So it's kind of, it's definitely old and outdated. If you try Kajabi for 5 minutes and try ClickFunnels, you'll know how it's different. We do a lot more, a lot easier. It's a lot more modern. Kajabi was amazing when it came out. It did a huge need for people. But again, it was a long time ago. Can ClickFunnels do tracking? Yeah, so on every single page like ClickFunnels, you can set up Google Analytics, you can set up retargeting stuff. You can do all those kind of things inside of every one of the pages. You can set those things up really, really easily. Yeah, good question. Plus, ClickFunnels has its own internal tracking program as well. It tracks visitors and stats from page to page and everything like that. So we have a ton of analytics that you guys get for free. But if you do want to plug in, Google Analytics or add retargeting pixels from Facebook or whatever, you can do that on funnel wide across all the funnels or page by page as well. Good questions. Will this work for my business? This is the question I love. You guys, this works for any kind of business. Works for supplement businesses, coaching businesses, e-commerce businesses. Works for consultants. It works for chiropractors, doctors, dentists, attorneys. Like it works for any kind of business, you guys. I hope you understand that. Obviously, you have to kind of think through the process and tweak it and figure out how to make it work for your business, but it does. When you go through the funnel hacks training, you guys, that you're getting here, it's going to show you guys how we do this for each type of business. I walk through and I show you guys examples and case studies, and so the key with it is definitely go through the training immediately, and it'll help you to see how this funnel process, how it works for your kind of a business. Good questions. Okay, questions are still coming in. What does the funnel hack logo look like? It's well, if you look at there, the right hand side, there's a little couple things on your dashboard, and it should be right in there. It says funnel hacks on it. All right, very, very cool. Someone said, am I in the first 50 or not? Faye, yes, Faye, you were in the top 50. Congratulations. Very, very cool. Faye, welcome. Cynthia said, I'm on the top 50. Welcome, Cynthia. Congratulations. I have so many questions. I'm sorry, guys. The 3-hour training. So when you go into ClickFunnels, there'll be a funnel hacks thing on the right-hand side. You click on that. It logs you in the funnel hacks training members area. And then on the home page of that, there's a video file there. You click on it, pops open, and it's got the 3-hour training there. It's going to give you guys a deep understanding of all this funnel stuff. Very cool. All right, you guys. Bonnie said, Russell, thank you. I intend to be your next success story. Bonnie, thank you. I would love to see that more than anything. And you guys, if you follow this process, it works, okay? I promise you guys it works. So very cool. Maureen Smith, am I in the top 50? If you're in right now, then yes, you were in the top 50. Congratulations. Let's see. Vilma is in the top 50. Congratulations, Vilma. Hope you pronounced your name right. All right. Very cool. How do you handle videos that you can create in the funnel? So we integrate with all the major video services. So you can use YouTube. I use YouTube for all mine, but YouTube, Wistia, Vimeo, like whatever, any of the video service you can use to plug in videos into your funnels. Very cool, you guys. Well, we're getting towards the end here. NetScriber, I'm not sure that is my top 50. Yes, you are in. I saw your thing come in. So you are in the top 50. Congratulations. Very, very cool. How do I know if I got an unlimited account? Quan said, how do I know if I have the unlimited account? It should say in your thing, like visitors 9999999. If you have all those numbers like that, that means you have an unlimited account. Congratulations. Nate says he's going to be using this to sell solar backpacks. That's awesome, man. I want to see your funnel when that's done. Very, very cool. Someone keeps asking, if Russell Brunson was starting today, what niche would I start with using ClickFunnels? So for me, I would think about like what I'm passionate about. Whatever business you're going to create, it's got to be something you're passionate about because you're going to be talking about it, making videos about it. I think like what's most exciting for me. So looking back now in my life, wrestling has been a huge passion. I probably started a wrestling company. In fact, I bought WrestlingSecrets.com, and someday I will launch that as a company. Just don't have time right now. But I would look at what I'm passionate about, and then I would go and I try to find other people that are successful in that market, and I would funnel hack them. And if it looks like there's a market there, then that's where I would start at. Good questions. All right. Faye said 0 of 1 million. Okay, that means you got an unlimited account, Faye. So yeah, good question. Rohit said I'm in the top 50. Catherine's in the top 50. Congratulations. Very cool. So awesome, you guys. Well, I appreciate you guys being on this webinar. I hope that you guys have had an awesome time. I hope you got a lot of ideas. Even if you're not able to get started for some reason, I hope you can, because I promise you guys all the value here from funnel hacks and instant traffic hacks and Inception and Soap Opera Seinfeld and the top 50 boats. All those things will change your guys' business, okay? You need the training. That's why we wanted to give you this. But if for some reason, like you can't get, whatever the reasons, if you can't get started now, at least go get a ClickFunnels account and just go start playing with it and start trying to do it, because this tool, you guys, will change your life. Okay, if you're trying to make money online, you've been trying for any amount of time, this will make the process simple. okay? And if you can get involved with funnel hacks, it'll dramatically increase the speed of how quick you can have success, okay? So kind of to recap again what you're going to get. I'm losing my voice. I've been so excited. I hope you guys can still hear me. When you get started today, you're going to get a 1-year enterprise account to ClickFunnels, the 6-week Funnel Hacks Masterclass, instant traffic hacks, inception secrets, our soap opera Seinfeld secrets, a total value of $11,552. But you guys get all this and so much more, as you will see after you take that leap of faith and you get involved for just one payment of $997 today. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can go in there for 30 days. You can go through all the training, build a bunch of funnels, have fun with it, and in 30 days decide if it's a fit for you or not. And if you have any questions now or in the future, we're here for you guys. I've been in business for over 12 years. I'm not going anywhere. Our support team is second to none. Just email support@clickfunnels.com. They can get your questions answered really, really quickly. For all you guys who've stayed till the end, after this webinar, I will be exporting everyone who stayed till the end, and I'll email you a link probably later on today with a direct link to the free funnel we promised you guys as a gift for being on here today. And I hope that you guys learned a lot. I hope that you see. And I hope you have more belief that this process is possible. You know, it's people like me who are making millions of dollars on this. We're not smarter, okay, than anybody else. All we're doing is we're following a process, okay? I'm modeling people that are successful. Success leaves clues. You've heard that before. It leaves tracks, right? So I just look for those tracks. I model it. Now we have a tool, ClickFunnels, that makes it very simple to do it. And then we launch it, okay? And so that's really the key, you guys. I can't tell you how many people have come into this program not knowing how to make money or what to do or how to build a website or all these different things they have, right? The different issues. And they leave after 30 days feeling confident, understanding funnel structure, and building their own, doing it for clients. There's so much stuff. In fact, I'll tell you one more story before we're done. Some of you guys may know Mike Filsame, and I did a webinar with him a little while ago, and at the end of it, he got on and he talked about when he got ClickFunnels, he said I was able to let go and to kind of not fire, but to relieve a bunch of my employees, like my website designers and things like that. And one of his designers' name is Lucius, and Lucius is amazing, one of the coolest guys that I've ever met. And Mike let Lucius go and said, "Hey man, sorry, I can't pay for you anymore. I got ClickFunnels now that does what you were doing." And so Lucius was making about $1,000 a week. Not $1,000 one time, but $1,000 a week. So $52,000 a year or more, and he was able to replace that with ClickFunnels. Okay, so that was the first thing. But then, Lucius had left and was gone for a little while, and Mike was all nervous. As a friend and as a former employer, like, I hope he's figuring something out and has something in place. And he was really nervous about it. And so he called Lucius like 6 weeks later and said, "Hey man, how are things going?" Lucius said, "Man, life is so good." He's like, "I had to turn down a $15,000 client because I don't have time." And Mike said, "Really? Like, what are you doing?" He said, "Mike, I'm building funnels for people. I'm doing the whole thing in ClickFunnels." And he literally is getting 2 or 3 clients a month at $15,000 to build out funnels for him. And it made me laugh, made Mike kind of laugh, the fact that the tool that replaced him became the tool that launched his new career. And he'll make more money doing this than he ever would have the old way. And so it's really exciting, you guys. I promise you there's so many ways to make money with this, with your own business, with a network marketing business, with as a consultant for other people. There's so many ways you can use ClickFunnels in this training to really change your situation in life and to help scale what you're doing and grow faster. People always tell me like, "Man, Russ, I've never seen you this passionate about something before." And the reason why is there's never been something like this that has worked so well for myself, for my friends' companies, for our clients' companies, and for other people's. And so now I'm excited to have a chance to let you have access to this and be able to do it. So we've got less than a minute left, you guys. Just kind of recap again. To get started, I know we've got a couple spots left in the top 50, so now is the time to go to clickfunnels.com/go, get your account set up. When you do that, you'll get access to the 1-year enterprise account to ClickFunnels for free. You have ClickFunnels for free for a year, you guys. The 6-week Funnel Hacks Masterclass, instant traffic hacks, inception secrets, our soap opera Seinfeld secrets, $11,552 value, one payment of $997. All this stuff is yours, you guys. If you have any issues now or any questions or anything comes up, if I haven't been able to answer your question, just email support@clickfunnels.com. My team is there. They will answer your questions. We'll leave the chat box open for a few minutes as well. And if you have any questions, answer them there. We'll try to get a hold of it. But now is the time to go, you guys. No longer can you delay. Open up another browser window. Go to clickfunnels.com/go. I promise you this will change your business. This will change your life. But you got to take the first leap of faith. Again, my name is Russell Brunson, and thank you guys so much for being here today with us. I appreciate you, and I look forward to working with you. And we'll talk to you guys soon.